Oh, we got some 777 action. Let me see those airplane emojis in the chat if you're excited for some more aviation. Ready to get this flight going today. What's going on to the stream, guys? How you doing? Yeah, man. I have been waiting. We have been waiting years for this particular aircraft to finally come to flight sim. We ain't gonna waste no time today. What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome back. It's your boy Blue, and we're back. And you guessed it, X-Plane 12. Yes, this, let's be specific. Let's make it clear. This, my friends, is X-Plane 12, and this is an alpha preview build of the Flight Factor 777-200ER. Welcome aboard, guys. So I just want to say real quick disclaimer, because this is my first time getting to show a first look at this. I will be paying attention to the chat, so send questions if you want, but I recommend to hold your questions until we get into cruise today. I can answer any questions you have. I can show you whatever you want to see. Just please wait till cruise. It'll be much easier to talk then, because there's a lot to do, a lot to show, and I don't have enough time. But I want to say I appreciate every single one of you guys here who is showing up and watching live, or if you're watching later on. We are live though on YouTube, Twitch, and on TikTok, so wherever you're watching from, I want to say a huge thank you so much for coming through and supporting the channel, and a big thank you to Flight Factor for allowing me to show you guys an early access alpha preview of this amazing, beautiful plane, one of my personal favorite aircraft in real life. So with that said, let me get the chat here on screen so I can make sure I can see if I need to answer any questions here and move that over. We'll go ahead and kill the music, guys, because there's a lot to see, a lot to hear as well, and I don't want to waste any time, guys. I'm excited. I've been so excited to fly this aircraft, and so excited to show it off and showcase it and show what it can do, man. It's be ready for your mind to be blown. All right, just prepare yourself. All right, so first, I don't even know where to start. Let's start from the interior, right? There's a lot that needs to happen, so let's go inside. This is the cockpit, the flight deck, the office here of the 777-200 by Flight Factor. Looks pretty decent, Obviously, let me know what you think in chat. If you approve or disapprove, all opinions are welcome. Let's go and get it started first. We gotta get the aircraft loaded, and while we're loading it up, I'll show you a few things. So start by hitting the battery. Let me turn the sounds up. And we're going to get the external power.
Terrain, pull up.
And it's going to take a few minutes for the system's actual power up, the computer to actually power up.
Pull up.
So get used to that. While we wait for that, though, we'll get some of the other pre-flight stuff done, like the ADIRU, IFE, cabin utility, bus ties, left and right, generators, backup gen. A lot of this stuff is auto. We'll get the emergency lights on, window heat on. There we go. We'll also grab smoking signs, seatbelt signs to auto. We'll get the nav and logo lights on. We'll slide over here to the right. All of the air is automatic, like the packs and stuff like that. So you can go ahead and just pop those on. Oh, not that one. You just pop those on early and set it to auto. And we are getting air from the preconditioned air from the jetway or from outside. Other than that, that's good to go. You can see we still don't have any screens just yet, so we have to wait here a little bit. But I think the overhead is good to go. Let's go here to our EFB. So we'll go back to the main screen. We'll go to Navigraph Services and have my SimBrief username here. We'll get data from SimBrief. That's going to process and then bring over my flight plan. So today's flight is San Francisco to Denver. Great flight in X-Plane, so we'll be doing that today. That's going to import everything. So if I go back, we can see that it now gives us a briefing based on what we got from our SimBrief profile there, as well as the ICAO flight plan and nav log, which is super helpful. All imported from SimBrief. You got weather, winds, weights, fuel, all that stuff. You can, I mean, there's so much into this. Like I said, I don't have enough time to show all of it. There's like screens are now coming to life. and that's part of the warning. The setup or the startup procedure there is some of those tests are automatically sent. So we had to wait for that third CDU there. So we can go over to, we'll start with airplane. Basically everything you do in this plane starts out of airplane. And we're gonna have to contact ground and the purser, the cabin crew, to actually get boarding started. So I'll show you how that works here. Just waiting for this cab INT to illuminate here, and we should be good to go. But we can get the radios turned on. And we are on VATSIM today. Not expecting any ATC, but we'll be here just in case. Actually, let me see. Are they on? Salt Lake City's on, so we might fly into it. So, is what it is. All right, cool. There we go. So, cabin initialization is there, or cabin int. We'll click on that, and then I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit because I'm yelling over it right now. There we go. So what I have to do here is I'm gonna click on the cabin switch here. That's gonna turn that on. Now we can talk to the purser. Let's go and click on purser.
This is the captain. How do you hear?
Good day.
Alright, so we have to say hello to the purser, basically to kind of activate all of the loading stuff. It's kind of an extra step, but that's kind of how it's set up right now. And I'll go over to FLT, which is going to allow us to contact the ground crew. We'll go to end call and ground crew. There we go. This is a necessary step in order to actually get the aircraft loaded at the moment. What up, Sky Command?
Hi, this is the captain. Hope you are all doing well today.
Ground is ready.
That's what I like to hear. Ground is ready. Let's go ahead and end that call. And now we can go and actually load the aircraft. So let's go over to our EFB again. And we'll go to ground. Let's see. So let's just go through it, right? So we have doors up top. This is where right here you can go ahead and request the doors to be open. So if I click on like this one here, it'll request from the cabin crew
Gladly.
to open the door. So they're going to go and open that door. Can't see it, but if we went to the back, we'd actually see the door opening. But we are attached to the jet bridge. And so that's the only door I'm going to open for now. The rest of them can be opened automatically based on the service that you're doing. Also, make sure if you're doing multiple legs that, you know, you set the doors to manual before you open the doors, or there will be slides deployed, and that is modeled. Trust me, ask me how I know. Alright, so ground service, we'll click on that next. This is where your kind of your ground service view. Here you can control all your ground services, your stairs, your buses, your air conditioning, your services, your water, your lav, all that stuff actually can be changed. So right now we have ground power, connected shocks, and just air conditioning. That's why you hear the air conditioning blowing right now. So we could click on one of these. So I could click on like the catering one, I guess.
We are in need of some equipment.
What can I bring you?
Catering truck.
Will do.
So they'll bring the catering truck. It shows blue, showing that we're waiting for the catering truck. So it'll show up. It'll come here eventually. We can go out there and look at it. But I'm going to show you guys a quicker way of running through that. Oops, wrong button. All right, so go back to airplane, and I want to go to weight and balance. And I'm going to go fill from SimBrief. So we did use SimBrief to file our flight plan. So I'm going to click on the fill from SimBrief. That's going to basically fill our aircraft based on our numbers from SimBrief. Now, you can do this manually, which I think I just overridden. Actually, if I off-click simplified, there we go. So the simplified zero fuel weight, and then there's the manual. So the manual is very involved. I don't really use it too much, but you can if you want. So right here, you can literally change everything. You can say, hey, I want 6 people in first class, and I want this many in business. Like, you can literally get down to the detail like that. I'm not honestly personally interested in doing all that. So you can even change the passenger distribution. It actually shows that. You can also change the cabin configuration or the layout of the cabin. So if you want more economy seats or more business class seats or whatever, you can do that. There's even a cabin type Emirates style. I don't even know what that means, but it exists. So for those who really want to get geeky about it, you can do that. But again, the easy way to handle that is just to do like the simple zero fuel weight. There's also the cargo load here, which you can actually customize kind of your LD3 containers and how much cargo can be held and pallets. Again, all this is very customizable. Maybe we'll mess with it someday, but not today. fuel load as well. You can manually load the fuel if you want. But the easy way to do it, and I think the way that I normally am going to do it, is just the simplified 0 fuel weight and then fill that from SimBrief. We can also go to CG Summary and you can optimize that CG. So that way it kind of just optimizes the weight and balance for a more balanced aircraft, which is what I normally do. So that's good to go. So we have our 0 fuel weight of 372.9 and a CG of 32.6. And that's our ramp weight, and also have a little chart here. That's nice. So let's go back and we'll go to loading page, and here is where we can actually load it. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with the cargo. Cargo takes the longest. I'm gonna hit load here.
Please start the loading process now.
Yes, sir.
So that's us communicating with the ground crew. So they're gonna bring up the loaders and they'll start loading the cargo. Now if you go back to the menu and go to simulation and general, you'll see physical time factor. So if you want that to happen instantly when you click load, you can change this to be instant. I have it set to real, so it's gonna take a bit of time, but we have a lot to show, a lot to talk about on the ground, so I'm just gonna let it do its thing in real time. We can actually see how long that's gonna take. Hopefully not too long, so I do want to get in the air and get flying, but that's how that works. So let's go back to loading page, and then I'll go ahead and also do catering, and
Please
we'll do
proceed with
fuel.
catering service.
And we'll do passengers. We'll do all at the same time. That's fine.
Fine.
And right here it tells you what process is happening. So catering is
Putting
loading in
fuel in,
progress,
sir.
waiting for the belt, blah
Please
blah
start
blah.
loading the passengers.
Starting to board.
So that's all good. All right, let's go back again. If you guys are just joining us, we are in the Flight Factor Flight Factor 200ER, 777-200ER for X-Plane 12, and this is an alpha preview build. I don't know when it's coming out, when it's releasing, but it's alpha, so anything could change about the plane. Just want to put that out there. And sorry if I'm not answering your questions yet. We're just trying to go through this first, and then I'll go back and answer any questions you guys have. If that's all good, cool. All right, so where was I? So we're loading the aircraft. Don't think it's loading passengers. Just go ahead and click on that again.
We are ready here for the boarding.
Sit tight.
And it will also request the fuel. So I don't think it got the fuel truck coming out.
Go ahead and fuel the aircraft.
Hold on.
Okay, hold on, he says. All right, so what can we do while we're waiting for that? Right, so right now overhead is good. We're not on APU yet. I'm gonna leave it off for a little bit. But we can go here and just do our FMC and do our flight plan and all that. So let's dive into the FMC. Position initialization. We're currently in San Francisco, Kilo Sierra Foxtrot Oscar. We'll click there on reference airport. We'll just drop that GPS position in there like that. That's fine. Go over to route. All right, Kilo Sierra Foxtrot Oscar, and we'll put that in origin. We'll then go to Kilo. Where are we going? Denver. Delta Echo November. Drop that in there. All right, that's good to go. Let's go over to our departure arrival page. Now, for our flight plan today, let me take a look here on SimBrief. It's going to be the Truckin' 2 departure, runway 01 left. So good, 01 left and Truckin'. There we go, Truckin', and transition is going to be Syra. There we go, Syra. That's good. Let's go back to route, next page, and we'll continue. So we'll hop on the airway, the Quebec 128 airway. So Quebec 128. Put that on the left side, and then Jessica, Juliet, Sierra, India, Charlie Alpha. You know they spell things real weird with these airways. But all right, Ludo. Lima Uniform Delta Oscar Hotel. Is that right? Yep, that's right. That's a direct. And then direct to bump. Fairly simple flight plan. Bravo Uniform Mike Papa. Actually, it's 2 M's. Mike Papa. There we go. And then that'll be our transition waypoint for our arrival into Denver. We'll click on departure arrival one more time. Arrival is going to be the Ski 3 arrival. There we go. Bump transition. Expecting at the moment runway 16 left. This could obviously change. We are on VATSIM, so they could change that all up for us. but that's what we're expecting. What was our transition that I had pre-planned? Let me see real quick. Kale. Kale. Ill. Alright, cool. That's good to go. Activate that. And execute. Beautiful. Alright, flight plan is taken care of. It's good to go. We got our takeoff page here. I'm actually going to go back to our init ref page. We're planning on cruising at 39,000 feet. Cost index will be 23. That's pretty good, actually, for this flight. 23. And we don't have a zero fuel weight yet because we're still loading the aircraft. So we'll wait for final numbers. So what's really cool, though, is when they finish all of the boarding process, we'll actually get a legit load sheet that the crew will bring to the plane. So we'll stand by to see that, but it's pretty cool. What else can I show you while we wait? So it has a whole maintenance system. Yeah, you know me, I love my maintenance systems in these planes. We have an airport map. We can show that off real quick since it's top. Let's see. So we're at San Francisco. I'm gonna type it in here. Kilo Sierra Foxtrot Oscar. Hit enter, search, click, and there it is. That's actually really cool. Now, this is alpha, so I mean, there's been some planes, some places, or some airports where this hasn't completely worked yet, but for the most part, this is freaking cool. This is really cool. You can actually use your mouse to move it around. You can zoom in and out with the mouse wheel. So we are expecting runway 01 left, which is over here. So we'll definitely be using this for taxi out. That is so cool. I didn't even know this feature existed until like yesterday. So anyway, so that's the map. Briefing, we can skip that. We skip that. Let's go to airplane, and we'll go over to maintenance. So not sure if anybody in chat is a fan of like maintenance. Galleys and restrooms. So this screen shows you the level of the water level in the aircraft. So this right here, this bottom, oh, hold on a second. Got a call. It's like the purser's calling us to switch over to cabin. Oh no, sorry, it's the ground calling us.
Done, sir. The plane is refueled.
Oh, sweet.
Thanks.
So yeah, so as the crew finishes stuff on the ground, it'll actually notify you and tell you via the interphone. We got another message.
Sir, we have completed loading the luggage.
Oh wow, wow, really? That was faster than I expected. Cool. That's good. Alright, so anyways, back to this. So here you'll show you the water level, and it actually will deplete over time based on how many people you have on your flight, how long your flight is. Also, this other one that says 26 liters, that is the level of the lav tanks, you know, the poop, the brown. And so you do have to drain that. Over time, that will actually fill up, and you have to drain it. And the ground crew can drain it with the lav truck. And the same thing with the water. The water can be replenished. You can also just click right here and do it. If you want to drain it or if you want to replenish it, you can do that as well. And as we fly, we'll come back to the screen and we can see how many people are actually using the bathrooms in the plane as we go. So it's pretty cool. I personally like stuff like that. So take a look at our hydraulics. So this is basically the hydraulic fluid that's in the aircraft, which over time will, you know, deplete, and you're going to have to actually replenish that. So another cool feature. This is where you're probably going to spend some time. Gear and tires. So let me explain what you're seeing here. So let's use this top one. So this top one is the nose gear. On the left, it shows you what the PSI of the tires are, or the left tire. The right tire of the nose gear is 170 PSI. You can actually call the ground crew out to add PSI to that tire if it gets low, or you can replace the entire tire. I'll tell you why you would need to do that. It also shows you how many gear cycles it's had. Basically, as you fly, you get more cycles in the tires, and you may need to swap them out. You can blow the tires if you land too hard, or like if you brake too hard. Like for example, down here, you actually have a brake disc here. This is the brakes. So what if that green line goes to nothing? That means your brake is dead, and you got to replace that brake, and you can actually replace that as well. And it's not just a button. You actually will see a crew. You actually see little people underneath the plane, like simulating that they're fixing the brakes, which is kind of cool. So I've spent some time on here a few times while testing the plane and learning how to land it and whatnot. But that's pretty cool though. Let's go back. And electrics, we have, you know, electrical stuff which you can fix. Engine filter, that's not engine, that's, which filter is that? I can't remember which filter that is. But yeah, you got filters, things you can swap out there. Engines, yes. So here you can actually make changes. You can replace the blades on either engine. You can refill the oil. You can change the filter, the engine air filter, or whatever it has in this kind of plane. Same thing with the APU. APU oil shows you how many starts you've had, stuff like that. So again, as you fly this aircraft, this stuff will start to deteriorate, assuming that you want it to. You can actually turn all that off if you don't want to ever mess with that. You also have the oxygen systems right here, which you have to replenish over time too. So that is that. Actually, let's go back to that real quick. Go to ground service. And let's go check on how our loading process is going here. Oh yeah, that's where general maintenance is, right? Oh crap! No!
To the general maintenance.
No! 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 No!
As
No!
quickly
No!
as I can.
No! No! I forgot. Never press that button, chat. Never press that button. Oh, XP, you know what I did. Ramsey, if he's here. Okay, well, I guess I can show it now. So, oh, crap. Oh, this might take a while. Oh no. For real. Walking fruit knows what's happening. So it's pretty cool. You can do general maintenance, right? And it fixes like everything. But the reason you don't want to press that button is because that takes a long time. Like imagine you're at the airport and you're waiting for your plane to depart and like, all right, we're going to change a tire. That's going to be an hour delay. So not only are they going to look at all my tires, they're going to fix literally anything that's not topped off. But you can see the dome here, which comes off, which is pretty cool. I might have to restart this flight, honestly. Because this is, I'm not even kidding, this is going to probably take forever. Are there other engine types? I think right now we just have the one. I can't believe I did that. Oh my god. I got so excited. I was pressing all the buttons and pressed the one button I told myself not to press. What if you click many times the maintenance stuff though? I don't know. You can see we're getting fueled up. The hatch is all open. Got people doing baggage down there. There's the APU, there's a catering truck. So it's pretty much, from what I understand, I think it's the same like ground handling stuff that they had on the Flight Factor 7.5 and 7.6. I don't think that they made anything new. They might have added a couple new vehicles, but that's about it. Alright, let's see if we can dig ourselves out of this hole. Because I don't want to be here for 2 hours just doing maintenance. That's not why we're here. Can I speed through maintenance? Let's see. Can we skip that? At this point, I might as well reset it. I know, that's what I'm thinking too, Skylar. That's what I'm thinking too. I wonder if I change this to instant, if it'll just like hurry up. Let's see. Alright, we're going down a dark path now, chat. A path that I don't know.
Note the load sheet.
It worked. I think it worked. I think it worked. Let's see. Yes, I think it worked. The way I know is that the nose is closed. Wow, I think I just saved myself from a lot of trouble there. Whew. We dodged that bullet, I think. Let's hope we did. Alright, so we've now basically instantly loaded everything. That's what that did. We instantly loaded everything. If we look at our throttle, we'll see we have a load sheet here now that the ground crew has given us. If I click on that, it'll put it on the MCP here. If I click on it again, it will then put it over here. So while we're over here, let's check the oxygen. Sweet. You can open this door, or you can open this door. So if I can open it now. Other way. Got the user scroll wheel. So pretty cool. We'll go ahead and shut that. Do I have any graphics mod for X-Plane? No, I do not. Yes, I taught you XP. I have 0 graphics mods on right now, guys. 0. Oh, I want to go the other way. I think that's locked. All right, cool. Now check this out. We're never gonna leave if I keep showing you guys stuff. But look at this. Look at this. You might in the chat know what this is. Chat, do you guys know what this is? You know what this is? Let me know. See if anybody gets it right. So cool. Anyways, let's move on. We gotta fly. We got a flight to do. We're not just doing the ground stuff.
Did you want something?
Sir, we are done with the maintenance task.
Yes. I'm legit so happy. I was one time during testing, I hit that button for general maintenance, and I didn't try to skip it. I'd never finished that flight.
How can I help you?
I'm trying to see what you want. What you talking about?
Thank you very much.
Alright, he's good. Let's go talk to the purser. They had a question
All
for us.
ears.
Thank you very much.
Captain, catering loading is done.
Thank you.
Alright, thank you very much. Alright, so we are ready, which means we should have our final load numbers. Let's go and get out of the maintenance before we get in trouble again and break something. And let's go to airplane. We're going to go to weight and balance. We're going to get out of here, guys. We're going to get out of here. So let's go to CG summary. And this is where we get our numbers from. So all the screens you see in the plane do pop out. If you click on the top or right of it, it pops out like that. I'm not sure if you guys can see that on the stream. Actually, it's behind my camera, so I can move it over. Here it is. So this is, you can move this around. You can full screen it, whatever you like. It's very helpful when you're trying to see multiple things at the same time. So right now, I want to see this and that. So 0 fuel weight is 37. Well, to round up to 373.0. And CG is 33. We'll round up that as well. Oh, that's the next page. Sorry. Reserves for this flight. Let's find out. Let's see. Reserve for this route is 5.5. 5.5. Drop that right there. Everything else is good. Cruising at 39,000 feet. Let's go over to. We'll skip the D rate. We'll go to takeoff page. Flaps 5 today, guys. CG is 33. And that gives us a trim of 3.25. We'll get our reference speeds 119, 128, and 140 for our takeoff V speeds. Got it? Got it. All right, sweet. That's good. We wouldn't hide that. And now we're basically ready to go. Let me just double check the FMS, make sure we're all good to go here. Thrust limit, that's good. Legs. Go through our legs page. I don't see any discontinuities. So I think we're good there. And yes. Alright, let's leave it on the init page here. Alright, that's good to go. Good to go. Let's get the APU on and get ready for pushback. Now I got something real special for you guys in pushback. I have been waiting a long time to do the pushback. Alright, so APU on. Take a listen to it. Sweet. APU gen on, external power disconnected. Let's go get the air disconnected as well. We'll go in here. A really easy way to do that is I'm going to go to airplane, captain command, and please remove all equipment.
Please disconnect and remove all ground equipment.
Of course.
So we're going to remove the ground equipment. And see, it's all gone. Next thing we need to do is get all the doors shut. So I'm going to say request close all hatches.
Please close all hatches and remove all personnel. We are ready to pressurize the hydraulics.
All personnel is clear. You may pressurize.
I like to go back and make sure because sometimes there's a setting you can set that allows the ground crew to kind of be more human and forget to close doors, forget to remove equipment. And so I always go back and double check to make sure that everything is indeed removed from the aircraft. I think our brakes are not on. Yeah, they are. Okay. So here's all the maintenance equipment that's not on the plane. And if you want to remove them one by one, you can do that too. I prefer to do all at one time, and that's the best way to do it. Here's also the doors. So the doors are still open. I think they close that when they do the hatches, but maybe not. Let's go ahead and do it manually here.
Please close this door.
Absolutely.
And shut the front door. Alright, so we're gonna shut those two doors. I'm gonna go in, you can click right here to set the doors to auto. You can also go into basically this middle CDU here is kind of the key to talking to the ground crew, the cabin crew, or using the PA. You don't have to necessarily do it. If you're not interested in this part of the gameplay, you can turn all that off. But I'm gonna go ahead and contact the purser and tell them to set the doors to auto.
Armed doors.
All doors are armed. We
About
are
ready to push
here.
back here. And I think that jet bridge is still connected. Let's go ahead and tell that jet bridge to get out of here. That's actually Sam. So we'll get that removed. There we go. Jet bridges are out of here, guys. And it's a double jet bridge too. Like, this is the first plane I've flown that I get to use two jet bridges at one time. That was pretty cool. There they go. Ladies and gentlemen, flight 186 to Denver is now departing. Alright, that's out of the way. And doors are all shut. There's also, I recommend checking this one, under maintenance, hatch, inspection. Now this is not a danger button. This is not gonna set you an hour-long maintenance loop. If I click on this, you can go and look and check all of the hatches and make sure that they're all shut. You can actually do go into walk-around mode and make sure that they are actually indeed closed. It looks like they're all blue, which means they're all shut. I'm also going to go to the outside view just to make sure. Again, I do this for a reason. There's been a couple times. If you look at the thumbnail for this video, there's actually a hatch open because I forgot to check. But it looks like all of the hatches, cargo doors are all closed for the GPU and everything. I think we're good there. So, all right, we are ready, guys, for pushback. Let's go ahead and get the hydraulics on here. Start from the bottom right, get the right electric pump, the C1, C2 electric pump, the left demand pumps auto, and then C1, C2 air pumps all on as well. We'll get the anti-ice set to auto. Fuel pumps on. No fuel in the center, so we're not going to worry about that. Beacon light on. We are ready to push. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. Actually, I should be using the checklist.
Pre-flight
I forgot.
checklist.
Oxygen. Tested 100%.
Tested 100%.
Flight instruments.
Set.
Checklist complete.
Alright, parking brake set, fuel control switches cut off.
Before start checklist.
Flight deck door. Locked.
Alright, flight deck door. Auto.
MCP.
MCP 140. 145. Alright, we're going up, no ATC at the moment, so we're going to go right to cruise 39K, 39,000. So we'll go ahead and pre-select that. Oops, sorry. Put that in thousands. 39,000 feet set. Runway heading out of San Francisco today is 014 for runway 1 left. So 014. Alright, they're calling us again. Let's see what's up. That's the purser. We'll clear that. Nothing important. Alright, MCP check.
Set.
Takeoff speeds.
Set.
CDU pre-flight. Completed.
Complete.
Completed.
Trim.
Trim 3.25. hit set.
Set. Taxi and takeoff briefing.
That's
Completed.
next. Alright, so one cool feature in the aircraft is the pre-flight briefing. Let's go to airplane, captain commands, and read the pre-flight
I would
briefing.
like to read the briefing now. Are you ready? Yes, sir. The pre-flight is done and we are ready. All instruments are set. The FMS is programmed and the MCP is set. Yes, sir.
Sorry, there's a plane next to it starting up. It's really loud.
San Francisco International.
There we go.
Onto the SID, we will depart with flaps 5 following our standard procedure.
I do affirm, and so it is set in the FMS.
Please confirm the runway to be used.
01 left.
The cruise
Pretty cool.
altitude for today will be?
Flight level 390.
Let's confirm the speeds, please.
V1119. Today RVR will be 128, and V2140. The departure is set in the FMC.
Please follow the MCP with me, sir.
The MCP is set for departure. Our initial heading will be 014,
And our destination is?
Denver International.
Do you feel we have any special risks today?
No additional points to make.
Thank you. Please proceed.
In case of any emergency before 80 knots we will abort the takeoff. Above 80 knots we will only abort for a serious issue, engine fire or loss of directional control. In case of such issue below V1, we will abort the takeoff, apply maximum braking and stay on the runway. In case of an issue above V1 we will continue with single engine departure procedure. I will handle the controls and you will help me with the procedures. Any questions?
There is one thing. The MCP speed doesn't match the FMC.
Much appreciated.
You see how he corrected my MCP speed? So once you kind of get all the information in your FMC and your MCP is set and your flight plan is set and all that stuff like that, then they do an automated pre-flight briefing, which is really cool. It actually reads everything out for you. It even corrects if you've missed anything. So anyways, now let's move on to the pushback. We'll go to airplane again, pushback, and this is really special. I've never seen this done before in a flight simulator, so check this out. Start pushback.
Already up here. Start pushback please.
Set the brakes, sir.
Brake sets.
Brakes are set.
Clear pushback tail rights. Check this out. Check this out. I get to drive the tug. Yo. Yo.
You will damage the aircraft like this or injure someone.
I'm fine, bro. I know what I'm doing. So you use your yoke to steer and your throttle to go forward. Now, be careful. Hopefully I'm not an example to this, but you will damage the gear if you run into it too hard. So, be careful. Now, what we're looking for is this chart up here. The green is where we want the ball to be. They want to be centered. So let's see if I can do this right. Easy. Alright, let me back up. Hold on. That should be good. Alright, that should be good.
Clear to release brakes.
Guys, I don't think I breathed that whole time. I'm not even kidding. Alright, brakes release.
Parking brake is released.
Yes, sir. Pushing the plane back.
Because again, if you hit the gear, you can legit break it, and you have to call maintenance. I'm not even kidding. You have to call maintenance, and you'll see visually that it's broken. All right, we're pushing. There's also different views. I'm gonna try my best to get it on the line here. Look, he stopped. Hey man, hold on. Short there. I want to get on the line. Alright, screw it. We're gonna pull it forward. It's much easier to pull forward than push back. Alright, that should be good right there. Oh yeah, I'll like that. Alright, brake set.
Brakes are set.
Clear disconnect, show us the pin. Alright, we can drive off now.
Thanks. See you at the hand signals.
We'll take it back to the parking spot. Hey man, watch out, Menzies. Alright, slip it around. And wave goodbye like WestJet does. Alright, there's our jet.
We are done with the pushback.
Thank you. Where is the pin?
You are good to go. Here is the pin.
Thank you.
Up you go. Best of luck on your trip.
Alright, and we're back into the cockpit. There's a flag, and that is an example of a manual pushback with a flight factor 777 on X-Plane 12. Yeah, pretty interesting, right? So, alright, so we're gonna start the engines up now. Starting with engine 2. Start, and it is auto start, so we can just put the fuel control on immediately, and we'll watch from the window seat. Take a listen. just got chills. I just got chills. Ay, ay, ay. There's one. We'll listen to 2 on the outside. I think it sounds better on the inside, but we'll see. We'll see. So, good start on 2. Clear on 1, starting 1. Again, it's all auto, so you can immediately put the fuel control on. Let's go out there. Alright, sound on. Alright, we are all set. Let's go make sure we're good for taxi and all that. We'll do our before taxi checklist here.
Before taxi checklist, please.
Anti-ice is on auto,
Check.
recall.
Checked. Flight
All right,
control.
that's good.
Check.
We have not done a flight control check yet. Probably should do that. Hey, we're taking a little bit more time today, guys, during the startup, because I just want to kind of like appreciate every little bit of this process. So we'll go left, center, right, center, back, center on the elevator, and forward. Now we'll test the rudders, full left, and full right. Free correct, flight control check. Let's go back to our checklist.
Flight controls. Check.
Checked.
Ground equipment is clear.
Cleared.
Checklist complete.
Takeoff checklist.
There we go. All right, let's set our flaps.
Flaps. Set.
Flaps 5 for takeoff.
Unable to find view ID 14.
All right, it's already did it. We missed it. We missed it. Let's get our TCAS, our transponder on 2244. That's fine. And
Checklist complete.
Checklist complete. APU off. Everything else at overhead looks fine to me. Runway turn off lights, taxi lights on. Ladies and gentlemen, let's roll. Brakes release. We're taxiing runway 01 left. Let's do a drive-by.
Zero. Right.
Sorry.
Clear right.
I knew that was gonna happen. It was worth it. It was worth it. A little quiet though on that view. A little quiet. My bit of feedback I would give is to kind of make those exterior engine sounds at idle at least a bit louder. Alright, we're only doing 23 knots ground speed for those who are saying I'm speeding. But flaps are set. I believe we're all good to go, guys. If you're just joining us, welcome aboard. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. This is the Flight Factor 777-200 for X-Plane 12. It does. I believe it's also going to support X-Plane 11 too. You could correct me if I'm wrong in chat there, but I believe it is X-Plane 11 and 12. So those who are still on 11, you should be able to appreciate this too. We're in San Francisco. Today's flight is from San Francisco to Denver, and it's expected to be just about 2 hours flight time, block time. But I'm excited, man. Excited. We'll talk more. Again, I'm sorry if I haven't been responding in chat much. I've just been trying to show you guys everything it has to offer and focus on getting the aircraft going. As you can see, it is a handful in a way. What the heck? 777 taking off. Speaking of 777s, I wouldn't say a handful, but it's definitely a lot that you can do, right? A lot of the stuff that we did is optional. All the maintenance stuff are optional. Talking to the purser and the ground crew, that's all optional if you want to deal with that. I know not everybody cares about that stuff. The manual pushback, if you don't want to do the manual pushback, you ain't got to do that either. You can do, you know, the usual better pushback, which I've used and it does work. So, we didn't do an altimeter 29903. There we go. So again, it has a lot of extra stuff, a lot of extra sauce. But if you don't like the flavor, you ain't got to use it. You know what I mean? But for me, I kind of like the flavor. It adds to it. You can't really say there's no other aircraft like this plane right now. So, all right, guys, we're rolling up to 01 left here in San Francisco, and I am ready to go. Landing lights on. Strobe lights and wing. Looks like the AI is using the opposite side, so we'll keep an eye out for that. Yep, I got your wing view, buddy. I got your wing view. Let's make sure we don't mow the lawn this week, all right? We'll stay in the cockpit for as long as we can.
Clear right.
I arm auto throttle. Now it says clear left, clear right, but I don't know if it ever changes. Like, does it actually know that the runway is not clear? That I don't know. Alright, so there's another aircraft taking off in opposite direction. We'll wait for him.
On runway 1 left.
Alright, drop those airplane emojis in the chat if you're excited for a takeoff in the beautiful 777. Oh, I love this plane. Alright, let's do this. That's all set. Holding the brakes. Engine's continuous. I think we're good to go, guys. Alright, you asked for engine view. Here it comes. Full max token. Let's go. Yeah, buddy. Alright, airspeed's alive. A little bit of forward pressure here on the yoke. 80 knots. To the right rudder there. Here comes V1. V1. Outside. Rotate. Positive rate, gear up. That was sexy. 777 showing a little leg on takeoff. And we'll follow the LNAV here. Hit on the auto throttle. And we'll set our speed here. I'm sure you've noticed we're not using VNAV today, and that's because VNAV is not done yet. They're still working on fine-tuning it, so we will not be using VNAV for this flight. But we don't need it. I mean, we're gonna need it before release for sure, but we'll make this flight happen without it. Alright, still flying it by hand. It feels amazing. It does. Flaps up. Alright, autopilot on. Flight change. LNAV. Alright, we're hands free. Let's get us a flyby. Bro, it is cloudy today. Again, otra vez. I tell you, she clowns up like a rocket below 10K. One more time for the culture. There it is. Alright, climbing past 8,000 feet already. Waiting for 10. Once we hit 10, we'll go up on the speed from 250 to 280. Or 290 works as well. Here's a few seconds. We're climbing about 5,000 feet per minute at about just under 15 degrees nose up. So it's not unrealistic. It's just a very powerful aircraft. Alright, there's 10K. Let's go 280. Up to 39,000 feet, and then we get the landing lights off. And runway turn-offs. All the lights except for our strobes. And I'll get a wing light off as well. And there we go. Let's see, where's the views at? Where's the views at? That's alright. Yeah, really cloudy today in San Francisco. It was actually just raining. It was just raining a little bit ago. But guys, we up. Flaps up, gear up, we up. If you're just joining us, departing out of San Francisco. I believe that is Oakland underneath us right now. Oakland International. This is X-Plane 12, the Flight Factor 777. Again, guys, everything you see in here is not final. This is still an alpha preview build, so keep that in mind. Nothing you see is final. But I honestly like what I see. That's my personal opinion. I like what I see. Alright, we're looking good. We're following the flight plan. And we're about to actually cross 18,000. There's transition altitude, standard on the left, and standard on the right as to 1, 2 times. There we go. Alright, after takeoff checklist.
After takeoff
Landing gear up,
checklist.
flaps up, after takeoff
Checklist
checklist
complete.
complete. Bet. Alright, we up. We up. Ooh-wee. Look at her. Let's just take a second just to look at her and climb out. There's nothing more sexy. Actually, I take that back. There's one other thing sexier. But one of the most beautiful things in flight for any aircraft is during the climb out. Full throttle. The most sexy one, though, is when you're landing. You know what I'm saying? Gear down, flaps out, dirty. Do I ever fly a Mad Dog? Yeah, from time to time. It's been a while since we've flown the Mad Dog. The MD-80. It's been a minute. Definitely be spending a lot more time flying this baby, though. What's up, Cordell? Alright, chat, I'm finally paying attention. I'm sorry. I feel horrible. I hate doing that. But I just wanted to get us in the air. Again, we have about an hour and a half flight now that we're in the air. So any questions or concerns you have, anything that I can't answer, I will. Will there be a 300? I honestly don't know the answer to that. I don't know. Oh yeah. Finally, a 777. It's setting in right now, guys. It's setting in. Again, this is not out yet. I don't have a release date or a time frame. Just a few of us have been given the permission to stream and showcase it. But that being said, we can't be too far out. Am I using SimHaven? No. Do I use Ortho 4XP? Yes. I am not using Auto Ortho, no. I stopped using that last year. You just installed my X-Plane. It runs F5 FPS. Oh no. Maybe you should turn your settings down, man. Maybe you should turn your settings down. I do believe a freighter might be coming, though. But we'll have to see if Ramsey speaks up in the chat, or if any of the developers from Flight Factor speak up if they want to update us on if that 300's coming, or if we're going to get a freighter. I think we're getting a freighter. I don't want to speak for them, though. But I thought I saw somewhere that the freighter version's in the works. Do I have a mod list for the game? Not right now, no. But the only mods you're seeing on your screen right now is the aircraft and the scenery. I'm using Ortho 4XP for my ground scenery. I've generated that actually no, it's V-States, I believe. Yeah, V-States for California. Sadly, that's no longer available, but you can get the same look with Ortho 4XP. and then the aircraft, of course. Other than that, I don't have any mods. I don't have any other mods running other than that. What's up, Rob? Welcome to the stream. It says British Airways. Oh, did I not change the title? My bad, man. I could have swore I changed the title on TikTok. I know I did. I don't know why it still says British Airways. That was yesterday. This is better, though. Yep, no visual mods, no reshade, none of that. Matter of fact, we're actually running on the stable version, stable release for 12.1 with the fancy bloom and all that. This is actually a step back. Yeah, I've heard, I've used auto ortho. I liked it, but it rubbed me the wrong way a couple of times. I was like, yeah, I'm done with this. I'll make my own ortho. Can you get a wing view? Absolutely, Mr. Honda Jet. Which side, left or right? Let's do left. Got a little bit of wing flex there as we're bouncing around through the wind. But yeah, I mean, again, I'm not speaking for the developer, but in my own opinion, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, it took them years to make this 777, so it would make zero sense, in my opinion, for them not to add the other variants, right? Like, it would make no sense to me. Like, you already have the platform. Why not add on a freighter? Why not add on the 300? You know what I'm saying? Why not add another engine variant? So, in my opinion, that's what I think. And in the past, we've had the 757, the various variations of that. Same thing with the 767 from Flight Factor, various variations of that. So I would expect that from them. I don't know how long that's gonna take. Hopefully not too long, but that's what I would expect. I can't confirm that though. It does look sweet, Guru. I'm telling you though, man, I'm just like you guys. I'm looking forward to the PMDG 777 also. But I gotta say, man, the features I've seen in this plane are gonna be giving the PMDG a run for its money. I don't know what to expect from PMDG. I know they got some tricks up their sleeves as well. But I mean, Flight Factor truly went above and beyond with this thing. Truly did. What's up, James Johnson? Welcome to the stream. CST, thanks for hanging out with us today, man. Jacob, this is X-Plane 12, my friend. X-Plane 12. Can we get a cockpit view? Absolutely, man. Just slide to the cockpit. Here's a flight deck from a nice angle here as we're climbing out. We're passing 37 for 39,000 feet. We'll see how long they stay on, but we might get a taste of Salt Lake Center. Matter of fact, let me see if I can hear them from here. What's that? 120275. We'll see if we can hear them. Is X-Plane better than Microsoft Flight Sim? I wouldn't say that. They're just two different flight sims that do it differently. I mean, I'm torn. I'm on the fence, right? I'm right in the middle. I love Microsoft Flight Sim, but I also like X-Plane as well. So I wouldn't say one is better. Microsoft does some things better than X-Plane, and X-Plane does some things better than Microsoft. They both kind of have each other beat in certain areas. Is there any mention of the 777 from PMDG? I haven't heard anything yet. No. Usually on Friday we get some kind of update or teaser, so stay tuned for the rest of the day. You might see something pop up on the forum, but I haven't heard anything new from PMDG yet. But hey, it also depends who you ask. Some people will say X-Plane is far better than Microsoft, but then some people will say the opposite. So it's honestly at this point, it's that shade is closed. Can I open it?
1593, radar contact, sea altitude.
Can I open the shade? All aboard! I think it's just random. Yeah, I think it's random.
1593, roger that. Climb to maintain, flight level 230, and resume normal speed.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our top of climb. I'm gonna turn the sounds down
at Iron, cleared ILS, runway 16 on approach.
a little bit, because it's not much to hear now. There we go. Alright, guys, we are cruising. We are chilling. We are at flight level 390 doing Mach 0.83. Screw that. We in a 777 today. We're doing Mach 0.88. What you think about that? Here we go. Mach 0.88. That's right below red line. Alright, speed brakes are arms. Unarm that. There we go. Other than that, I think we're all good and cleaned up, guys. Seatbelt signs off. And again, I like to kind of leave my view here on the cabin and controls page. You have the climate control. You can actually go in here and change the temperature of each part of the aircraft. Like, I don't really know why you need to do that, but you can if you want. You also can change the lights. This actually does make a difference at night when you're doing those long night flights. You want to have some lighting in the cabin. You can do that there. And then we have our waste management control. And you can see here that there are a few people occupying the lavatories, the restrooms up here. And this number is going to climb as more poop emojis enter the chat. So I like to kind of monitor it. It's just kind of funny to me. But I'm also going to do, again, since we don't yet have VNAV in this current alpha version, again, once I'm in belief that the plan is to release this aircraft with VNAV when it releases publicly. But right now in this version we don't have it yet, so they're still fine-tuning that and working on that. But let's see, I want to look for, what was I looking for? I forgot what I was looking for. We did the way, oh yeah, it's in menu and briefing, and then it's going to be navlog. Yeah. So what I use, since I don't have VNAV yet, is either I'll calculate the descent or I'll just use this. So SimBrief will give you a kind of estimated top of descent place. So we know that we're descending right after a BASIN, which is going to be on the Ski 3 arrival. So I'm going to go over to my second FMC. We'll go to fix, and we're going to type that in, which is ABASN. Alpha ABASN. And that's going to give me a range, right, to that waypoint, which is going to be, looks like 641 miles away from our current position. So we know that around there is where we got to start descending, and from there we'll use vertical speed. So that's good to go there. Other than that, we don't have to touch it anymore. We're doing Mach 0.88, ground speed 549, and we have a tailwind. That's what I like. Tailwind. Let's go outside again.
1593, climate 18, follow 370.
Oh, I love this.
Golf cross Moss at or above 15,000 at Moss, cleared ILS to runway 1 at approach.
Nice.
Yes,
Jacob. I will absolutely do a cabin tour. Just give me like 2 minutes, man. Give me 2 minutes. We're gonna go over some cloud cover. There will be nothing to see outside anymore. I just want to appreciate these mountains on our way over the Colorado Rockies. Actually, we're not there yet. Where are we at? I think we're like in Utah. Something like that.
Stand by. Allegiant 5, verify when you start descending.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Flight Factor is also developing a 787. I forgot about that. Oh man, that's gonna be nice.
7260 Salt Lake Center, hello. Clear to the Milwaukee Airport.
If it's gonna be this quality, if we're gonna get a 787 at this quality, chat, bro. Oh my gosh. Oh, that just made that just made my mouth water. I know it sounds weird, but like I forgot about that. Oh man. And there's an A350 V2. That's more by Tolis. I think Tolis and Flight Factor are working together on that project. But yeah, there's some good stuff coming. I mean, this is looking up for X-Plane. I gotta say, if those planes, if the 777, the 787, and the A350 are all done to this standard, yeah, I mean, we're talking. This is. We're gonna have one mean X-Plane lineup coming up in the next year. It is. You know what? I'm glad you mentioned that, Hans, because that's the first thing I thought about when I first hopped in this aircraft for the first time. I was like, bro, I've always been asking, since the Challenger 650 from Hot Start came out, I was like, man, I wish we had an airliner to this quality. And that's what we got. That's legit what we got. The closest comparison of this aircraft right now is the Hot Start Challenger 650. Is it better? Is it more detail? I don't know. I don't know. But I mean, it's up there. Okay, you guys were asking for a cabin tour, so let's do that. Because it's pretty nice back there too. So we'll let you guys take the controls for us. Look at this too. The hangars bounce around from turbulence. Also, the seat does go back and forth. Let's see if I can do it here. Oh my god, the seat rotates. Bro, we're gonna lean back. We're gonna lean back. Nah, that's not. That doesn't look comfortable. Not for flying, at least. How do I move it up and forward? How do I do it? Oh, up and down. Oh, it goes up and down. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go way up. I'm pretty sure. The headrest moves also, Ashley? Oh, didn't know that. How do I move forward and back? Where's the forward and back? Alright, that's that. There it is. Okay, that goes that way. There it is. So use your scroll wheel to do that. That's pretty cool. I haven't really messed with that too much. That's really cool. Also, if I go from this view to this view, wait, sorry, not that one. This one? Wait, hold on, not that one. Yeah, this one. Look how the seat automatically moves back when I move my camera back. So it's like, it's dynamic. If you move your camera back beyond the seat, the actual chair moves. So if I do this here, if I kind of move the camera forward and I'll look back, and then I'm just gonna move my camera back and see if it moves with me. Yep, there it is, so it moves with me. Can I click on anything else? Is there any other Easter eggs in here? Got a fire extinguisher. Our suitcases. Searching for click spots. Got our jump seat. Oh yeah, look at this. Check this out. I forgot about this. Check this out. Check this out. Check this out. We have a coffee cup, right? Listen, listen, listen. I'm not sure if you can hear it. I think the engine's drowned it out, but you can hear him slurping on the coffee cup. Pointless, but hilarious. I approve. I approve. Oh, what's in here? Oh, wait, it... Oh, no. It puts the coffee cup in the trash bag. That is crazy. That is crazy. I did not know it did that. I have a little table here. The latches. Oh, I can... Oh, what's in here? I guess that's where you put your bags. Okay. I think there might be a crew room, too. I'll have to go and find that. I've actually never looked for it. Maintenance manual. I think it's where the maintenance station right here. I was asked earlier, do the circuit breakers work? Let's find out together. This might be a bad idea to do right now. But let's see. Let's find a circuit breaker that's like not important. Like a light. I think they do work because I can click on them. Let's see. Let's find a circuit breaker that's not important. Like TCAS. TCAS is not important. Yep, it works. And all of these have click spots, so I can click on every single one of these circuit breakers And I guarantee you, if I hit the wrong one, we will lose an engine. Or something bad will happen to us. ILS, comms, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. So yeah, that answers that question. Alright, so what we're gonna actually do, we're gonna head back here. If you take a look, you can also actually legitimately lock this door, I think. Yeah, here. Yeah, so right here it says, for ground use only. Yeah, sure. Deadbolt positions unlocked, so it's unlocked right now. Locked key operable. There it is. Nope, that's not. There it is. Locked key operable. So you can use a key to get in still, and then locked key inoperable, so you can't use a key. And apparently there's a key laying around in here somewhere. Also, here's a flight deck access system. We can turn that on, and we can set this. So if you want to do that, if you're gonna lock yourself in here, you can do that. Of course you're closing Salt Lake City. Alright, let's open the door. Can I open the door? I'll open the door. Oh, I know why. We need to unlock it here. Alright, now it's unlocked. Yeah, we'll go back outside. Right now we're going to do a cabin tour. There we go, it's open. Yes, no one, this is the Flight Factor 777. Alright guys, here we go. Look at the 777 cabin. Can I show if they simulated the entrance code password for entering the cockpit? I think they did. I think they did. Let's close the door. I think they did. Because I remember there being a place in the options to set a password. Yeah, here it is. Here's a keypad. I don't remember how to set a password. There's somewhere you can set the password. But yeah, I believe that's operable because I can click on it. And I do remember seeing that in the settings. I just can't remember how to do it. Alright. So I don't know why, maybe I'm weird, but the first question I always ask when I see, like, you know, lavatories and bathrooms is, can you open the door? Can you go in there? Yes, you can. So here we are in the study level bathroom. Oh, I can't go any farther than that. Gotta get as far as I can go. I guess I'm too fat to get in there. Anything else I can click on? No. So I think it just opens. I don't think you can do anything in there. I would like to put in a request to Flight Factor. Can we please flush the toilet? I want to at least do that. Just let me flush the toilet and make a noise. And let it also, on the laugh page, count as a flush. Alright, so let's keep going. There's a door. I think, yep, it has a click spot. So I can actually open the door manually if I wanted to. I am not going to do that because the slides will definitely come out. But here's kind of like the forward galley area. Don't know what all I can do here. If I can click on anything. It's pretty nice though. Alright, anything else? Got a light here. Can't click on that. Alright, here we go guys. Here is first class. Pretty nice. And this is fancy. Got these big old screens, man. I bet you just one seat is more expensive than my whole house. Now, I would like it if, you know me guys, I always have suggestions, but I would like it if, like, we could at least have a default screen here, or even like a flight routing. Kind of like how the Hot Start has the flight route on here. That'd be kind of cool. I don't know how much that would cost in performance because honestly, the aircraft is really good on performance. Now I know I'm on a NASA computer, but it's really good on performance. Like, I haven't had any performance issues with the plane so far. Emirates first class, yeah, that's what it looks like. It might be. There was an Emirates option. So here is business class. Still very fancy. And I'm just kind of clicking everything and see if there's anything I can click on, but so far I don't think you can click on anything. Very nice. Nice window views. That's good. We're flying over, I believe, Utah right now, in the Tonopah area. think this is Utah. Might be Nevada. I think it's Nevada. So pretty nice. Another lavatory, which I don't think opens. Nope. Another galley. Jump seats. This would be a really nice plane for a long haul, man. I'll tell you. I have done a long haul since I've had access to it. I did a flight Amsterdam to JFK. Really nice flight. I didn't have any problems, no crashes. So this was good. Oh, look at that. That's nice. Very nice window view. And this also looks really good at night. At night, this thing lights up like a Christmas tree. Let's head back to where most of us will spend most of our time. That's economy. So here's the economy class. Some videos we're heading to Denver today. Head to Denver. Let's see. I wonder if this... No, it doesn't work. I gotta test. You don't know, like Flight Factor has kind of gone so above and beyond. I don't know where the line is. Like, where do they stop? Where do they stop? They continue to surprise me. The Cato class, the broke class. Yeah, that's where most of us will be, right here with no leg room. Hey, at least we get some TVs in here, right? At least we got some TVs. So I assume, I might have to look through the file, but like I would assume that like livery designers could probably go in here and change out all this Flight Factor stuff and put like, you know, the legit airline stuff. And you might be able to replace these screens too. I don't know. Again, don't quote me on that. I just know that's something that's very common in livery designs. And I don't see why you couldn't just go in there and change that texture. And then this is the back. So that's the cabin, guys. Nice and big. So where's the crew room? Chat, where's the crew room in the 777? I don't know if they modeled it, but I want to see if we can find it. Wouldn't it be like right behind or right ahead of first class? Check the Philippines or Philippine Airlines livery. I'm gonna check it out. Yeah, so as many of you guys know, if you are a part of the X-Plane kind of community, many people have gotten access to this plane already. You know, a lot of people are already testing it in alpha in the current state that I have it right now. And thankfully, because of that, we have a lot of liveries already. So I've been flying a lot, trying the different liveries. We got Air Canada, we have obviously United, different variations of United, Star Alliance, Emirates, ANA, what's the other one? Korean Air. I passed it, Skylar? Uh-oh. Hold on. Where's it at? It's marked like behind business class, you think. It's behind business class. So this is business class. There's nothing here. Yeah, Etihad livery. Air France KLM, yep. That's a bathroom. I'll probably post some screenshots on my Discord after. I've taken a lot of screenshots since I've had it. I've only had the plane for a few weeks. But I've got some really good screenshots in KLM livery. I don't think I've flown Air France yet, though. I want to. So if you guys have any suggestions, we'll definitely be spending some time this next week coming up, flying the plane. I don't think I'll have time to stream this weekend, but after the weekend ends, maybe Monday or Tuesday, we'll go live again and we'll do some more flying to some more locations, more countries. Front left crew area. It's in the middle of economy? No, it's not. No, it's not. I don't know where it is. I don't know where the crew room is. Oh wait, crew only. Is this it? I don't know. We'll attempt it again later, I guess. There's a fly in here. Alright, back to the flight deck. And then we'll go to the outside. People are asking for the outside view. There's no way it's in economy. So we'll lock the door. There we go. Alright, back into the seats. I got some hazy clouds out there. What's up, Cryptic? Welcome to the stream. How do you walk around in the flight sim? I just use like the arrow keys and then the period and comma key in X-Plane. That does it. I think it might work in Microsoft too, or I might have remapped it to that. You've been in crew rest on the add-on. It's the middle of economy down the left side. Are you serious? Are you kidding? I want to see. Hold on, let me fix the camera. I really want to see. If there's a crew room, I want to find it. So it's on the left side of it. That makes no sense. Why would it be in economy? Is it like one of these secret doors? You're being completely serious. It's in the middle of economy. All right, we're in economy now. We're in the broke seats. Other side? Okay. If it's in here, I'm gonna freak out. Is this it? Tell me they modeled it. Tell me they modeled it. There's an upstairs? What? There's a freaking... Okay. 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 This is dope. Bro. This looks kind of depressing though. Is this really where pilots sleep? I wouldn't say cozy. Looks kind of depressing up here. I need a date. Turbine Studio. I don't have a date, man. That's cool though. It's really cool they modeled this. This is pretty sweet, man. Thank you so much, guys. I would have never found this. I could have flew this plane for months, years, and I would have never found this. So thank you guys for helping me. I thought you were joking when you said it's in the middle of the economy. Is there a downstairs too? Is it more? It's pretty close to a prison cell. Oh wait, freaking fly. That is cool. No windows though. The pilot crew rests in the cockpit. I find that hard to believe, but maybe, yeah, maybe. That's cool, right, Fred? Is there a downstairs too? How will we get there? Let's see. The fact that there's stairs in this thing blows me. Yeah, there's nothing on the other side, so I don't think there's a downstairs. The pilots sleep behind the cockpit, but it's probably not modeled for safety reasons. I can believe that. Any other secret doors I need to know about back here? Reminds me of Flight Attendant Simulator when I did that fire on the flight deck. Alright, I think we're good. I think we found everything. The crew only door to the cockpit door. Yeah, I don't think that one opens. Yeah, we'll go back up there, but I don't think that one opens. We definitely need some people back here, though. It's kind of empty. I need some passengers back here. Bro, I'm gonna kill this fly. There's a fly in here. You think only the Airbus has crew rest in the below? Okay. That's cool. I've never seen a crew rest area. I honestly could never have told you where it was because I've never seen it. Like, you know, I know a lot about aviation and stuff, and I learned a lot of it from flight sim. But most of the time, flight sims don't model that. They don't really need to. You know, it's not something that's gonna. Alright, so I think you're talking about this place right here is where the pilots rest. Let's see if it opens. I don't think it does. Yeah, there's no way to click on this. So yeah, it doesn't work. But again, I believe in the settings somewhere you can set a door code. But I don't remember where that is. If we run into it, we'll do it again. Does the game show passengers? No. No, it doesn't. The aircraft has to model that themselves for it to show that. And some planes do. Mainly like GA planes, you'll find aircraft with passengers in them. But I think it costs too much FPS to do it in an airliner because it's like 200 seats in this thing, you know. All right, what's our ETE? We're looking at 54 minutes, so we're good there. See what the view looks like outside. Pretty sexy out there. It's in the system equipment for the cockpit code. Oh, thank you. We'll check it out, Callum. We'll check it out after I finish looking at this view here. What's up, Austin Butler? Welcome to the stream. This is the Boeing 777-200ER by flight factor 4X plane 12 and 11. But yeah, looks good, man. I've been really enjoying flying the plane. Honestly, I was kind of overwhelmed the first time I saw it. I was like, you know, I knew that, you know, they were going to do a good job with it, but I was not expecting a lot of the extra stuff that they added that really do add a lot to it, you know. At first, I was like, I don't really know if I care about the ground crew and all that, but it does add a bit of a level of immersionness as far as, you know, it's not just you working alone, but you're kind of working alongside the ground crew and whatnot. Have I lost any wheels yet? Oh, no, I have not lost any wheels yet, but I have blown tires, and I've overheated brakes and destroyed my brakes, so yes, you can do that. You can definitely do that. Do I have any pilot ratings? No, I don't. The developer who made the aircraft does have a 777 rating, though. Is this Ortho 4XP? I believe this is by V-States I'm using right now. V-States by Vertical Sim. Rest in peace. Not the Vertical Sim, but the V-States. Bro, I'm gonna kill this fly. I just need something to kill it with. I'm gonna kill him. Let me find you. I blame the dogs for letting him in. Don't forget to fix your plane after breaking the brakes. Yes, you're gonna need those brakes so you will not stop. Abso-freaking-lutely. Why is it smoking? Why is it smoking? No, those are contrails, man. Is today the day we do a flip? Nope, not on purpose. Not today, my friend, not today. Look at the engine. One thing I like about the front view is you can kind of see the blades. You can see kind of through the engine a little bit. And if you have the sun or the light shining through the engine, you actually kind of get a shadowing here on the cowling, and it looks really nice. Yes, this is the 200, Carson. What up, Maverick? Welcome to the stream, man. How you doing? Will I use this plane in the pilot life? Oh, heck yeah. You can believe that. I'm already trying to find out how to work it in to the series. So definitely expect to see some pilot life videos as we continue my career with the 777. I already got enough to get my license. Just gotta find an airline. Come on, do a flip. No, not today, man. Not today. Not today. Oliver, no, this is not the PMDG. This is by Flight Factor for X Plane 12. The liveries that come with the aircraft are pretty good. think you only get a few, but again, you're gonna get a lot of liveries from the community. And I think by the time this plane releases publicly, you'll have any livery you want. I like this one, I like the United livery. I like the Air Canada livery. I really like the Emirates livery and the Qatar livery. Do I recommend Pilot's Life? Yes, absolutely. Even at full price, I recommend it. Like, it gives. I fly so much more because of it. I get my money's worth. I get my money's worth. Look at that view, man. Wow, where are we right now? What is this place? Let's see. Where are we? Alright, this is Nevada. And we're about to cross into Utah. We're about to cross into Utah. I should try the KLM. I will. That's one of my favorites too, the KLM livery. I love the KLM on the 777. Love it. When I worked at the airport, there's a few. We had a bunch of 777s that came in and out of my airport, and United had one. We had KLM that came every day. We had Qatar that came every day, a few times a day, and we had ANA, I believe, had flights. Korean. There's a bunch of airlines that flew 777s. What's up, Cowboy? What is the ortho zoom level? It looks really good. Again, this is made by Vertical Sim, V States, Nevada. So I would guess maybe 16 zoom level, maybe 17 in some spots, but I think it's probably 16. Looks good though. Looks real good. You wonder if FPS will be heavy on the V2 for lower PC and X-Plane 11. Good question. I think you can expect the 777 to probably perform around where the 757 and 767 perform. So if you have those planes for X-Plane 11 or 12, whatever performance you're getting in those planes, this plane is right about the same. I'm actually surprised how well they were able to optimize this plane. I thought with all the extra features and stuff that it was going to be just a frame hog, but it's really not. It's really not. It's up to you, DFW, man. It's up to you. If you see value in X-Plane 12, go for it. But, you know, if Microsoft Flight Sim is better for you, then stick with Microsoft Flight Sim. Oh, don't ruin it, Omar. I have not seen Free Practice 2 yet for Monaco. When the stream ends, I'm going to catch up on that. I watched the very beginning of Free Practice 1 in Monaco for Formula 1, but then I got busy. So I'll definitely be checking it out, though. So no spoilers for F1 until I watch it. The 777 is said to be better in performance than the 7675. I believe that. I believe that. Oh no, I missed your comment, Maverick. Let me see what you say. Oh no, that is not what I want to do. There we go. How much better would you say it is over? Oh, it doesn't even compare, Maverick. Like, this is a whole new plane. And the question was, how would I compare this to the V1 777 for X-Plane? And it's, I mean, it's so different, so much better. I can't even. It's not even a question. They don't even compare, honestly. It's not even fair to compare them. It's that much better. It's that much better. It just glides across the sky, man. We're cruising right now at Mach 0.88. We're doing 566 with a 69 knot tailwind right now, so it's looking really good. I am gonna monitor my fuel, which is fine. 20,000 pounds. I think we're good. But one time, so I have a story to tell you guys. I did a long haul flight in this aircraft across the pond, and I maxed out my speed for the entire flight, right? Mach 0.88, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, we're just gonna go, we're gonna cut my time in half. But I also still use the recommended fuel from SimBrief. So I'm landing in New York, and guess how much fuel I had left on approach? Like 1,000. 1,000 pounds. That's it. 1,000 whole pounds left in the entire 777 when landing at JFK, which means I had no fuel for go around. It was emergency fuel. That was my mistake, though. I probably should have done the recommended cruise speed, not max cruise, or at least give myself some extra fuel. Where can you buy the 777 right now? You can't. It's currently in a private alpha phase. I don't have a release date for you just yet. I don't know if there's a link still out there, because so for those of you who got access to it during alpha, you can basically go to the X-Plane store and it'll say, hey, the aircraft costs like $79.99, and you can basically buy it and it'll give you access to the alpha. It's only for certain people. For some people it says $999.999 for purchase. That means you don't have access to the alpha. But you might want to double check. Check your store, because some people might not even know they have access to it. They're kind of prioritizing people who own their previous products. So if you're a previous Flight Factor customer and you've owned the 7.6, 7.5, etc., you might actually already have access to it now. And I'll tell you a secret. I don't know if I'm supposed to tell you this in public, but I know it worked for a few people I know, is that if you are a loyal customer of Flight Factor and you own the Flight Factor 320, 7.6, 7.5, and you did not get access to the 777, you might be able, all right, listen, might be able to email the store and they may give you access to it, knowing that you've owned the previous one. So that's a loophole you might be able to try. So just putting it out there. Just putting it out there. But it's currently not. Just wait till F-16 comes and flies behind me. Yeah, come through. Why do the engines sound like Saab engines? I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. But I do think, again, nothing you see is complete. Nothing is 100%. But I don't know if the engine sounds are done. I think they can still fine-tune them a little bit. But, I mean, they are screaming, which they should. The 777 has a very unique, like, whine to it. And I think they did a good job. I still think to maybe do a bit, maybe a remix, or even maybe bump up the sounds a little bit in certain situations. Do a flyby. I have the sounds turned down right now too, since we're just cruising. Alright, so we gave ourselves a marker for top of descent, and we are 300 miles from that marker, so we still got a little ways to go. I love this view right here with the sun shining off of the side. That looks good. Yeah, I like that view right there. So United has the Pratt & Whitneys, not the GEs. Good to know. But hopefully we'll get both variants in the near future. What's up, your local pilot? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? You love hearing the 777 engines. You hear them during takeoff at work. Yeah, when I used to work at the airport, it's distinct. You kind of know. It's, you know, it's kind of similar to like the 7.5, I think, but you definitely know when a 777 has landed. Where am I able to see my top of descent? Usually it's just there on longitude. Well, yeah, that's what I have as well. So right here, I have the lat long for my top of descent. So I could technically put that in the FMC. I'm not going to, because I always forget the correct way to type lat long codes in the FMC. Actually, I need to relearn how to do that again. But you could just type that in. You could actually do that. That's a good idea.
Every day.
Here's to 777's fight factor and the upcoming PMDG.
Thank you, Captain Shark. Thank you for that donation. I appreciate it, man. And yes, cheers to the upcoming 777 from Flight Factor. I am looking forward to it. To the public full release of it. I can't wait for you guys to get access to this plane and start flying it. A lot of long hauls in the future, I'll tell you that. A lot of long hauls in the future. So again, you can see here that the water is being used up, and there's waste being added to the waste tank as the flight goes. I personally think that this needs to be like a bit more busy. Like, if you've been on a real flight, you know people are in and out of those bathrooms non-stop the entire flight. And as a ground service person that I used to work in ground service, I also know how quick those things fill up. And we have to change them very often. It is not a fun, it is, it stinks. Yeah, just thinking about it brought back memories. PTSD. PTSD. Have I ever pushed back a real 777 in real life? Sadly, no. I only pushed back A320s and A320 variations. So 320 Neo, 321, that's it. Have I tried to do update Microsoft Flight Sim? Yes, I have. I don't think I've done a whole flight. I did some recording yesterday for a video upcoming. But that's it. I didn't see much of a difference from my point of view. What's for food in the back? We got cereal. We got ramen noodles. Leftover Mickey D's. I'm just kidding. You know, we got the usual. The peanuts. The moist toilets. We'll do it in a little bit. We'll do it at top of the sink, Christina. We'll do it at top of the sink. I don't want to do it too much. You can't get too used to it. Yeah, this is not Microsoft Flight Sim. Sorry to scare you. I got you, Alan. We'll do it at top of the sink. We'll do it at top of the sink. Roy, you woke to the stream. What do I think of the flight factor? I think it could potentially be. I'm gonna be careful with my words here. I think this could potentially be the most detailed aircraft ever for Flight Sim. I mean that. Potentially. Depending on how it releases, right? This is still alpha. This is still unfinished. This is still not done. I can't review it in its current state because it's not done. But based on all the systems that they do, you know, even looking beyond the ground crew stuff and all that, it's still like the systems are all modeled. Like I had an issue the other day with engine startup because of one freaking crossfeed valve that wouldn't open, and I had to get that fixed. When I got it fixed, it started. Just like the level of detail, it goes into so much detail I can't even explain because I'm not a real 777 pilot, right? I'm just a flight simmer. I'm just having fun with it. But I do want to explore some of the failures. Matter of fact, let's take a look at that. Let's hop back into the flight deck here and let's take a look at some of them on the menu. So there's a lot of stuff in here. Let's see, where would that be? Airplane. What is this? Oh, this is the, yeah, so there's this thing, the dispatch MEL list, the minimum equipment list. So it actually tells you like what's working, what's not working. Everything is working in this plane. It's like basically a brand new plane that I loaded up today. But over time, if you want, things can fail, and you may start getting things failing. And obviously, there's certain things you can't take off with being broken. There's that. There's also a training section. Be careful what I click on because I don't want to activate anything. I think these are all checklists. It might be scenarios. Yeah. I'm not sure. We're gonna be careful in here because I don't want to break anything. Flight's going really well so far. I do know what this means. Ground and inter-flight failures. Okay, it didn't break anything. So this is basically failures that can happen in flight. Or yeah, at any stage in your flight. If you want to activate them, you can activate them here. Training positions, what does that do? Oh, that's cool. Wow. So I don't think we can mess with this because we're flying, but it looks like you can set up an entire training scenario in here. That's wild. There's icing and sensors, so there's a lot of stuff you can do. It's just so much. I haven't even gone in here. Here's circuit breaker short circuit. Huh. So this tells you the status of every single circuit breaker in the aircraft. And I guess you could probably fail it here too. And let's go to failures control. So there's air data sensor failures, auto flight failures, bleed air system failures, communication failures. Let's go to all. Alright, here's all the failures. There's a long list in here. So for those of you who like to kind of simulate failures and things like that, you can have fun with it right here. I know a lot of you guys who are real-world pilots, that'll be very helpful to you. Fire suppression failures. Wow. What's the next page? Gear and brake failures. We could have some fun with this. Like, I don't know what to do with some of the failures, but like we could simulate like landing on one gear or something. That might be kind of cool. Or a hydraulic failure. That'd be freaking crazy. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, there's stuff. Oh, there's scenarios. What's this do? I guess you can save a scenario. You can create and save scenarios. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Again, we're not messing with that today. I would like to do more research on that because I honestly would like to kind of try it sometime in the future, but I am not knowledgeable enough to just get a random figure thrown at me and be able to handle it. Alright, so right here we have pilot utilities. So there's a calculator here. I'm not sure what it's for. There's a timer, stopwatch thing here. You can set your counters if you want for whatever reason you need to. That is there. Speed conversion. This is a bunch of stuff. I don't really know what I would use this for. Length conversion, weight conversion, temperature conversion, volume conversion, pressure conversion, time zone conversion. That might be helpful, actually. There's been some times where I've had to do long haul flights and I want to find out at what time I'm landing. That might be helpful. But yeah, there's just so much. What's this? I don't even know what that is. I don't know what that is. I'm not gonna mess with it. Simulation. Graphics and effects, interaction, avionics. You can change some of this stuff in here. Situations, you can basically save a situation. So I've created my own Cold and Dark situation. So the aircraft kind of starts off in the way I want it. That's what I did for today's stream. So you can, if you don't like the current state, you can do that. What else we have in here? Checklist options. Subtitles is for the like the flight attendants when they talk to you. You can have subtitles that reads it out for you, so you don't, if you can't hear or see. That's the thing. I don't know yet, Roro. We have to get confirmation from Flight Factor if they're doing a 300 variant and the freighter, but I know they're doing the freighter. I just don't know if they're doing the 300 or not. I don't know. Did Flight Factor remove the NDA? Only for a few people. So if you're not sure if you're under NDA or not still, then I would definitely email them and find out. Make sure you're 100% sure.
That's fine. Visibility 10.
So yeah, there's so much in here. Captain's commands, can't do anything with that. Ongoing processes. I'm gonna leave it on the cabin controls here. I'll leave it there for now. Back outside. How far are we from our top of the descent? We are 219 miles. Oh my god, look at that! Help me get a screenshot. Hold on, guys. Oh my god, look at, where the heck are we? Don't tell me X-plane can't look good. Look at that.
Temperature 23. Dew point -4. Altimeter 3000. Simultaneous approach is in use. Arrivals expect visual approach runway 8 and runway 3.
Have I ever flown? You ever fly your drone to ground during cruise and just watch the scenery? I've actually never tried that, Jacob. No. I could, but I haven't. I haven't thought to try that. I have not thought to try that. Alright, so Greg Hill says that they are making a 300 variant. Nice. I like the 200. I've always liked the 200 variant. I like the 3. 3 is cool. The 3 is just massive. The 300 variant is a massive plane. Which is still cool. Like I don't not like it. I like both, but I don't not like the 777-200. I like the 200. I like both. think the benefit here is that if you're a kind of person who flies both sim, let me get this ATIS off. Yeah, I don't know why that's coming up, but if you're the kind of person who flies both X-Plane and Microsoft Flight Sim, look at that. We have PMDG dropping the 300 first, and we have Flight Fighter dropping the 200 first. We're gonna have both, like pretty quick, while we're waiting for both companies to do the other variants. ETE is 30 minutes, guys. We are 30 minutes out from Denver, Colorado. We're currently flying over Utah, southern Utah, and our top descent coming about 200 miles. What's up, Caden? Welcome to the stream, man. Hope you're doing good, man. Hope you have an amazing, blessed day so far, bro. Wow, look at the scenery down there. Wow. Yeah, we took off out of San Francisco. San Francisco to Denver today. That is the route. Yes, train wreck. Wow. Look at the canyons down there. Like when I do flights and I fly over areas like this, I have to just sit back for a second and just enjoy the view, man. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey. There's a lot of flights we're going to be doing on this. We're not, I wouldn't say we, but like you guys, when you fly, like a lot of people like to do long hauls and stuff, and you tend to end up hopping over the ocean. It's just like nothing to look at for hours on hours. So when you're flying over the red peaks of these mountains down here, these plateaus, you're like, wow. Look at that. Look at that. Oops, I didn't even do that. What do you guys think so far? What do you think? Man, I'm getting so many screenshots right now. How would I rate this aircraft on a scale from 1 to 10? With VNAV, I would rate this aircraft a... I'm somewhere between 9 and 9.5. The only thing I would say holding it back would be maybe some of the sound levels. Again, you know, assuming it has VNAV, right, which it doesn't have yet. Wow, look at that. Where are we? Look at that. But I'll get around, which is pretty high for me. I don't give anything a 10. I don't think anything is a perfect 10, in my opinion. Like nothing. There's not a single plane that exists in Flight Sim or DCS that I would give a perfect 10. So you understand that. A 9.5 for me is really freaking good. It's darn near perfect. And I think that a lot of people would agree if this plane was in like, if this particular aircraft was in Microsoft. Because a lot of people were like kind of biased to Microsoft or X-Plane. I don't feel like I am. Even though people might believe that I am, I don't think I am. But I think for those who are biased to Microsoft, if they were to get a plane of this quality in Microsoft, they would give it a 10. Even with its flaws. And so I think it's darn near perfect. It flies... like, the way it hand flies is so nice. It's actually really easy to fly. And hopefully I'll be able to show that when we land in Denver. But it's no surprise with it being in X-Plane, X-Plane having such a great kind of flight model by default. And this fits perfectly in. This current version is not, this current build doesn't have VNAV, no. But it will have it before release. What's up, Yusuf? Welcome to the stream. Wow, look at these mountains. I'm gonna have so many screenshots of this stream. I'm gonna have so many screenshots of this stream. Am I getting excited for Flight Sim Expo? Am I gonna record the event? I plan to. I don't really know what I have planned to do at Expo yet as far as content. I may try to do what I did last year where I record a bunch of stuff at the event and then make a recap video afterwards. I'll probably do that. But I don't really know. I'll definitely have my camera with me and my equipment. Just have a couple obligations while I'll be there, but not much. I'll be free for most of the time. So looking forward to hanging out with you guys and checking out the displays myself. And the I'm sure we'll have some pretty big announcements, hopefully, at Expo. Is it like PMDG? We don't know what PMDG has yet, so we don't. I don't know. I can't compare this to PMDG yet. PMDG has not yet showed their hand, so I don't know. And the thing too is that it's a completely different simulator as well. So it's like if you don't want to get into X-Plane, then you don't have to. Just wait for PMDG. But if you have X-Plane, then there you go. You have a 777. What NVIDIA driver am I on? What NVIDIA driver am I on? I don't know. I just updated my NVIDIA driver yesterday. I have a RTX 4090 graphics card, but I don't know what specific driver I'm on. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Not sure what you mean, but we are just about to cross into Colorado, the state of Colorado. But so far, the scene has not disappointed. Mountains and plateaus of Utah. We're flying over them. What's up, Noah? Welcome to the stream, man. Can I show the inside? Absolutely. Just give me a second. We haven't done a wing view in a while either, so we'll have to do that as well. Alright, let's have inside. People's asking for the inside view. I'm not sure what you want to see exactly, but there you go. Do I have any graphic mods, or is this vanilla? This is vanilla. I don't have any graphic mods, nope. How do I rate the 3D model? Hold on. That's going too quick. How do I rate the 3D model texturing in the cockpit and exterior? Looks great in the video from what you see so far. Oh, good question. More specific. How do I rate the 3D model and texturing of this aircraft in its current state? Again, nothing you see here, guys, is final. I think there might be another pass on the textures of the cockpit. Don't know if they've done that yet. But to answer your question, in its current state, 3D modeling and texturing. I mean, the PBR is top notch. I'll tell you that. One way you can tell is off of this view right. You can't see it from this angle. Actually, you can see a little bit right here. Look at that. Like the way the shadows come over. Like you can literally feel the way that looks right there. So great texture on that. Great PBR. On that, I don't know, I would say, I mean, it's pretty, it's up to par. I mean, it's up to standard. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. How did I do that? Definitely up to standard. Where is that at? Oh, there it is. Cool. Oh, there's one back there too. Can I cover the whole screen? Is there one in the front? No. No, not in the front. Okay. I would say, I mean, it's gotta be pretty high. I'd say at least a 9.5. It's darn near perfect as well. I mean, it's really good. It's really good, the texture work on this plane. I don't know how much is translating through the video, because there is the YouTube, you know, decompression and whatnot. I shouldn't say decompression, but the, you know, it lowers the quality a little bit when you watch it on live. But it's, I mean, it's up there. So here's the thing: when I first saw screenshots of the 777 from Flight Factor before I got access to it, I was a little worried because some of the screenshots look kind of low quality. They did, at least in my opinion. I was like, oh, man, hopefully they're gonna work on that, you know. But then I got it myself. Say, okay, because my graphics are turned way up. My graphics are maxed out right now. So the way it looks on mine might look different than the way it looks on yours. Yours might look better or worse depending on your graphic settings, and it also depends on your monitor. If you have a 1080, 1440, 4K, you know, things like that. So I have a 4K monitor at 1440p for streaming at 1440p, but it's actually 4K my monitor, so it looks good. It looks crisp. Looks really good. What up, James? Good to see you. That's a good question. HD, are you gonna be at Flight Sim Expo? HD, you going to Flight Sim Expo this year? You know, that's my hope too. Honestly, Sandra, that's my hope. I hope. I know they will be. I know it's gonna be good, but I hope that PMDG 777. I don't think it's gonna be as crazy as this. I don't expect it to be as crazy as this. It doesn't even have to be. It really doesn't have to be as crazy as this. But I hope it's just freaking good. I just hope it's good. I hope it's a higher level than the 737. But still, you know, yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. We'll see. Only time will tell. We can't be too far now. We can't be too far now. Anyone else hoping that Microsoft 2024 will have a career mode? Yeah, I am hoping for that. I like career mode apps and things like that. I agree, Jacob. I am right there with you, bro. He says that I like picking any flight I want, but I really want a career mode like you're doing on YouTube. I 100% agree. When you first start getting the flight simming, it's, you know, you kind of just fly to places that you're familiar with. Places that may have scenery or you're interested in, but after a while of flying, you kind of run out of places to fly to. You're like, all right, I've already flown to that location 2 or 3 times, and you know, 3 different situations. Or now you're like, hey, what reason do I have to fly now? And that's why I personally like career mode add-ons like Simbit World and stuff like that. That give me a different reason to fly to that same location again, or even a new location I would never have thought to fly to. So that's why I like that. I don't know. I know that Microsoft 2024 is focusing a bunch on careers, aviation careers. I don't know if it's gonna be a career mode. I don't know. I don't know what the links of that's gonna be, but yeah, it'd be pretty cool. Have I seen the maintenance mode in the ND? So you actually were mentioning that earlier. You talking about in here? Actually, our purser's asking us something. Let's see what she has to say. So you couldn't really hear it because the engine's drowning it out, but basically the flight attendant just asked us if you like some coffee. So I can go in here and I can answer that. Like, yeah, sure, I'll take a coffee.
I wouldn't say no.
They're basically talking back to each other. She says, which kind of coffee would you like? So I'll take the milk one. I'm not a coffee drinker. Really, I'm not. So I don't know if she's actually going to come with that. I don't know, but sometimes randomly throughout your flight, you will get the flight attendants kind of interacting with you, asking you questions and things like that. So it's kind of cool. Again, you don't have to reply. You can skip all this. Is there a maintenance mode in here? I know there's a maintenance mode in here, which you can't access when you're in flight because you can't change anything. Yeah, it's grayed out. I can't even click on it. So we did kind of look through that in pretty good detail at the beginning of the video. So if you're curious about the maintenance mode and what you can do with maintenance, it's pretty detailed. So go back to the beginning of this live stream and check that out, or you can wait for someone else to stream it or showcase it. I agree. It'd be really cool if you could do a career mode like American Truck Sim. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Get higher pilot. Actually, there is one. Neofly does that. It's single player, but Neofly does that. Neofly and On Air, they both allow you to like create a company, hire pilots, and fly routes and stuff like that for you. It's menu on the FMS, says Skylar. Menu. Oh wait, maintenance info? Is it this one? What does this do? I've never clicked on this button. Oh. Oh. Huh, what is this? Print selection, data link selection, air conditioning, electrical circuit breakers. Oh. Wow. I don't even know what I'm looking at right now. I don't even know what I'm looking at right now, but that's cool. Yeah, cancel. Record, save, print. But that's for the air conditioning. These are electrical. And these are all live numbers. You can see them changing. That's pretty cool. Record, print, previous page, next page. There's multiple pages. If I was a maintenance person, I would be freaking out over this. I would be freaking out over that if I was a maintenance guy. There's all the circuit breakers and the electrical load on the circuit breakers live. Okay. This some hot start stuff right here, Flight Factor. Fire protection. You can also check fuel gear indications. Let's see if I can find that. Ah! That hurt. Oh, Denver's on. 12765. Let's hit him up. 12765. Eventually, there we go. Man, that hurt my ears. Let's see. We are United, and we are at 390. Let's hit him up. Denver Center, United 116 Heavy at 50390.
United 116 Denver Center, ident.
I think it said ident. Ident. There it is. United 116 Heavy, identing. Identing. Is there an ATIS? There is an ATIS. Denver arrival ATIS. Let's see what that says.
116, radar contact 20 miles north of the Blue Mesa VOR, flight level 390. Recycle transponder, squawk 3216.
Alright, 3216 on transponder, United 116 Heavy.
And United 116, descend via the Ski 3 arrival, Denver's landing south, Denver altimeter 29902.
Copy, we'll descend via the Ski arrival, landing south, and we have information, Charlie.
Thank you.
Sweet, got a little ATC in Denver.
Center Walker 1156.
Alright, let's turn that back down.
380 at Brewery.
Walker 1156.
Yeah, this is cool though, what you guys just showed me here with
recycle transponder, squawk
this screen.
3533.
I want to see if I can find that gear one you're talking about. Alright, here's fuel.
Walker 1156.
Alright. Sensei, this is V States Ortho. V States Ortho.
Vietnam 99.
Vietnam.
Denver Center radar contact position is reported.
Alright, here's the gear page. Gear lever unlocked. Nose gear. That's
Qantas 1, Denver Center.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Alright, let's get off of this. How do I get out of this screen? How do I go back? Click on it again. Yeah, alright, cool. Alright, so he says descend via the ski. Ski 3. Let me go get my chart up.
1 radar contact 46 miles northwest of the Goodland VOR, flight level 370.
And, ooh, yeah, it's about time to descend here. First altitude restrictions at...
Qantas 1, recycle transponders, squawk 6573.
Be down to 22,000 feet. And we're coming up to our marker. So we need to be at 2200 at ski. We are fairly close to that. I think we should descend now. So let's go and do that. Vertical speed down. And then what I'm gonna do is just change my vertical speed until, so we know at ski we're gonna be at 2200 or less. Let's do 2000. Let's do 20,000 at ski. So let's change that, and we'll bring our speed back like Mach 0.82. And I'm looking for this green umbrella to come back around the ski, and then we'll know that we're gonna make it by that altitude. So be a little steep on the initial descent, but we'll be all right once the speed comes back. Throw some speed brakes in. Call sign is United 116 Heavy today. United 116 Heavy. Alright, speed's coming back. Nice. Alright, we're looking good. We should meet our altitude restriction just fine. We'll get that seatbelt sign back on. Might get a little bumpy on the way in into Denver. Ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, this is your captain speaking. Welcome aboard. I want to say thank you so much for joining us today. We have just reached our top of the descent into Denver International Airport in Colorado. We can expect to be wheels down about 15 to 20 minutes. Current weather in Denver, Atlantic South is 130 at 10 knots. Clear visibility, few clouds at about 10,000. Few clouds also at 1,300 feet, few at 2,200 feet. And temperatures 18, dew points -2, altimeters 299.2. We're sitting via the Ski 1 arrival, and we have information Bravo on board. I can't. Anyways, just want to say thank you so much for flying United today on the friendly skies. We'll see you on the ground.
Logger 1156, descend via the Logger 3 arrival. Denver's landing south, Denver altimeter 299.
I couldn't keep a straight face today. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry to disappoint you.
Okay, we'll descend via the Loggers 3 and 299.2 on the altimeter. Walker 1156.
I'm bringing speed back a little bit more. Can I put the KLM livery on? Not today, man. I'll definitely keep that in mind, though, for one of our upcoming streams. We'll try to do a KLM flight out of Amsterdam or something like that. Maybe next week. Maybe next week. Alright, so we are descending, as you heard the captain say, down into Denver, Colorado. Let's go get our checklist up for our descent. Alright, descent checklist, recall.
Check.
Checked.
Checked.
Notes, checked.
Checked.
Auto brake. We'll just do max auto. Don't forget, guys. Oops. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. It's cool though. We do have a very high elevated airport here in Denver. A lot of us already know that, but for those who don't know it, the Denver airport elevation is about 5,000 feet high. It's called the Mile High City. See what I told him I had an alpha, but I kind of lied. I didn't actually listen to it or look at it. See, the actual ATIS in Denver arrivals is information Charlie. Winds are, as I said, altimeter 299.2, ILS, RNAV, or visual approach in use for runway 16 right and 16 left. Runway 17 right, expect offset RNAV approach for runway 16 right. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. No TAMs, bird activity in vicinity. Have mode Charlie transponder on and squawking us. Information Charlie is current. Alright. What do we have expected? What were we doing before? I had 1.6 left planned. So we might get something different. So we'll change it if we need to. But at the moment, I'll just leave it as it is. Anyways, auto brake set. Landing data. Let's go grab that. Or we'll just do this. We'll put flaps 30, 126. That's fine.
Set.
And we've already done an approach briefing, so we're good.
Approach checklist. Altimeters.
Alright, ski is up next. Looks like we should meet that altitude restriction.
Frontier 4928, Denver Center, ident.
Yep, 5280 feet in the sky. You're right, Mike. At least I remember the seatbelt switch. Your passengers have to find for themselves.
4928. Radar contact 40 miles west of the Tiba City VOR, flight level 390, welcome.
I usually forget also, so hey, you're not that bad. Alright, that's 2200. We're looking good, looking good. There's some rain and precip around the Denver area, so we'll have to watch out for that. We're getting slowed down here to 250 for another speed restriction here on the ski arrival. Big D. Big D is going to be 210 to 17. Yeah, so we'll continue to descent down to 17,000 when we get past ski. So far, so good.
United 116 Heavy, expect vectors for the visual approach, runway 16 right, Denver altimeter 29902.
Copy, we'll expect radar vectors for the visual approach 16 right, United 116 Heavy. Said right? 16 right, correct?
Affirmative.
Alright, cool. I think we have 16 left in here.
And United 116, the RNAV Zulu is available for you from Cliff if you'd like that.
Sure.
Roger, expect the RNAV Zulu approach runway 16 right from Cliff.
Copy, we'll expect the RNAV 16 right from Cliff, and 116 Heavy. Alright, we gotta make some changes here.
And Denver Center, United 125 Heavy at Denver, stand Bravo 36, information Charlie, ready to push and start.
Let's continue down to
United
17.
125, push and start approved, push straight back, stop at the first line, call for taxi.
Call for taxi, stop at the first line, United 125.
Alright, we're good. Let's get down 17,000 feet.
Denver Center, get 8, Skywest 525.
I'm gonna grab my chart. RNAV 16 right.
Skywest 5257, Denver Center, push and start approved,
I think it
push
says
straight back,
Zulu,
stop at the
right?
first line, call for taxi.
From Cliff.
Push back, straight back.
Oh yeah, that's actually a shortcut. We'll definitely take that. I'll definitely take that. Alright, so it says RNAV. Where is it at? There it is. RNAV Zulu 16 right. From Cliff. Execute that. Click the legs page here. And we should go from Big D, which is where we're at right now, to Telluride, to Epic. Epic to RDDVL. RDVL to Cliff, and then continue on the approach. Alright, so that all looks good. Cool, alright, so that's been adjusted. She's a little quiet now, ain't she? She's at idle. Alright, so next altitude restriction is 15,000, guys. 15,000. Let's go down to 15,000. And we need to be at... Let's see. Big D, Telluride... Epic. Okay, Epic at 13,000. Telluride at 15,000. We are low enough for the altimeter to change. I keep descending first. Here comes 15,000 now. I think we're gonna get there with plenty of extra time as well. And speed's gonna be coming back soon to 240, but we're not quite there yet. Alright, altimeter 29902. Alright, coming out of standard. Thank you, Swim Climb. Yeah, man, that's the thing about X-Plane. If you have the right PC, you can make it look pretty darn good. No, it won't be hard to fly a RNAV without VNAV. We can do that. We don't need VNAV for RNAV.
2101, Denver Center. We have Sierra on board. Looking for push. We're down the
I guess technically.
Euro 2101 Heavy.
Technically, we're just gonna manually fly the RNAV. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. But yeah, you're right. Won't be difficult. Just gotta actually work for it, right? We're so used to autopilot doing having all the fun. So we gotta actually press buttons and move things now. All right, let's continue down to 13,000. And 240 is at max speed there. We should see the airport off our nose at our 12 to 11 o'clock. I don't see it. There's downtown Denver right there. Oh man, look at those mountains. Say goodbye to the Denver Rockies. Or Colorado Rockies, I should say.
American 2871, Denver Center radar contact position is reported. Welcome.
And then might get a peek at downtown Denver here. Where's that? There it is, right there off our nose. Right there. Isn't this the spot? This is literally the location where that 777 lost the wheel. Was it a wheel or something fell off of a 777? I just had a flashback. Not that I was there, but I remember seeing the spot. It was like somewhere over here on this side of downtown that the 777 dropped something. Was it a wheel? I can't remember what it was that fell off the plane. So JT, this is we're using a VATSIM today. That's the ATC service we're getting. All right, looking good. We're leveling off at 13,000. Speeds at 248. Bringing that back to 240. We have a left turn coming up after Epic to Red Devil. Which sounds like a hockey, isn't that a hockey team? And we're completing our first flight. Live in the Flight Factor 777 V2. No, this is X-Plane, my friend. Alright, looking good.
Denver Center, United 125 Heavy, Denver ready to taxi IFR.
Looking real good.
United 125 Heavy, runway 8, taxi via Mike.
Runway 8, taxi via Mike, United 125 Heavy.
How does it handle? Handles great. It feels really nice. Does it feel like a big plane? Yes and no. It's actually kind of weird how it does, but it also doesn't. Like, it's really easy to handle, even though it's a big plane. You can tell as far as a response that's a big plane, but it's really easy. It's hard to explain, but it's really easy to fly. I thought it'd be much more difficult. It's just very stable and like predictable and in control. I have a left turn coming up here in just a little bit. Yep, the rudder was working overtime.
Good afternoon, Walker 3182. Cheyenne with the weather for IFR guys.
Yes, it lands. The way it lands is so nice. Hopefully we can get a successful landing with the replay.
North Platte Airport as filed. Climb and maintain 16,000.
Alright, down to 11,000 guys, 210 knots.
Clear North Platte as filed. maintain 16,000, squawk 5144, Walker 3182.
And I'm going to go ahead and make sure the ILS is actually plugged in, even though we're not going to use the ILS.
Walker 3182, your readback is correct. Advise ready to taxi. Cheyenne altimeter 299er2. And let's see. No wind report up there. Oh, what runway we like today? It's wide open.
Actually, Cliff.
The tap is showing it's gusty from 250 again, so.
Alright, there we go.
Looking for 27, Walker 3182.
I'm excited.
Alright, yeah, I was just working on pulling that up there. Gotta expect runway 27.
Alright, 299er2 on the altimeter, and we are ready to taxi.
Got a little bop going on with the wing there.
Walker 3182, Roger. I don't have this airport completely memorized. There it is. Runway 27, taxi via Bravo.
ILS is 111.9.
31 at Bravo.
I want to use the ILS to make sure it's working. It is 111.9. Alright, cool. We'll still do the RNAV. We'll still fly visually.
At Cliff. Cleared RNAV Zulu, runway 16, right approach.
At Cliff, cleared RNAV Zulu, 16, right approach, 9116 heavy.
Denver Skywest 525.
I don't know if it's just me. Any other simmers are like this? Like, whenever you are flying a heavy plane, you just love saying heavy.
Skywest 5257.
I don't know. Maybe I'm weird. I love saying heavy at the end of my call sign on the radio. Anybody? Am I the only one? Am I the only one? I want everybody to know I'm flying a heavy. I don't care which one it is. I want everybody to know I'm flying a heavy. What do I think of the new A320neo V2 for Microsoft Flight Sim? I don't think much of it, honestly. I mean, maybe if I looked into it more, I would appreciate it more. But like, I just don't see it being better than my Phoenix or my fly-by-wire, so I could honestly care less.
Kansas City Center's offline. Radar service terminated. Quick exchange proven.
All right, flaps 1. We're on right base, guys. Let's be coming back. All right, guys, I'm taking my eyes off chat. Let's land this plane. Plane lights. I don't need the wings. Leave the wing lights off. Alright, we're good to go. Alright, you said at Cliff, we're clear on the RNAV. At Cliff, they're expecting us at about 10,000 feet, so I'm just gonna fly it visually from here. Alright, let's see, we talk about hand flying. We'll fly this whole approach by hand. How about that? Alright, guys, let me focus here.
Center, good afternoon, Southwest 3516, check me in flight 03.
Alright, my controls.
30 miles northeast, Brokenbow, VOR.
Southwest 3516, Denver Center, radar contact position is reported. Welcome. United 125, ready for takeoff, runway 8.
Look at this.
United 125 heavy, RNAV to Royal, wind 120 at 10, runway 8, clear for takeoff. RNAV to Royal, clear for takeoff, runway 08, United 125.
I'll turn the sounds up for you guys for landing.
Walker 1156, spec vectors for the visual approach, runway 17 right, Denver altimeter 299 at 2.
Okay, we'll expect the vectors for visual 17 right, Walker 1156.
Very smooth. Alright, I see the runway. Alright, speed brakes. Retracted.
United 116, wind 12010, runway 16 right, clear to land.
Runway 16 right, clear to land. United 116 heavy. Alright, 8 mile final, guys. 8 mile final. Approach mode arm, just for testing. Alright, glide slope has been captured.
Denver Center, American 6783 is with you. American 6783, Denver Center. Oh,
7 mile final.
I was going to call you just a second. We had 6983 radar contact 61 miles southeast of Villamar, VOR, flight level 360, welcome.
Alright, let's go gear down.
Sorry, United 2030 was here, I did taxi. United 2030, runway 17 left, taxi via Mike, Echo Delta. Is it possible can we get AWs or parts like that? Interesting, because 17 left is straight out on your flight plan.
Also, by the way, fun fact, the gear does rotate when turning on the ground. Alright, flaps.
Okay, yeah, I guess sim brief flight, I'm not arguing with you. In your PDC, I sent you for 17 left out, but go ahead, runway 8 via Mike. Alright, 8 via Mike, bring that to 2030, thanks.
Well, is armed.
Yeah, just be advised, sim brief does not give appropriate runways at Denver. That's why we always push them in the PDC. Just to be advised for the future, it's not a problem. So the rail is. United 125 radar contact altitude. I'm to 9,300 at this time. Sorry, 9,700. United 125. United 125, climb maintain flight level 350, clear direct beyond.
Alright, wings off the left.
Flight level 350, United 125 heavy.
Alright, 126.
Walker 3182, hold short 27.
Walker 3182. There you are. Walker 3182 on departure, turn right heading 290. Wind is unable. Runway 27 clear for takeoff.
Alright, right turn out 290, clear for takeoff 271, 3182. Can I suggest something for sim brief?
500.
I'm sorry, say again?
Can I suggest something for practices on sim brief?
400.
Go ahead, because I don't know how to manage the fact that sim brief defaults everything wrong.
Well, you want to first look at what you guys are actually running, which runways you're departing off of runway 8, and then when you're loading sim brief, change it to that appropriate runway, and, you know, according to where you're parked.
100.
Everything's set up right, causes a lot of confusion.
50. 40.
Yeah,
30,
I would personally,
20,
I personally do that myself, but there's a lot of pilots that don't understand how to do that, and this is not bashing any pilots on frequency, so please don't give me a negative feedback. It's just a learning process that Denver is complex with the wind and the stars and their departures. They're all, it's quite a complex airport.
Yeah, definitely. And yeah, I'm not bashing, just trying to help, you know, anybody setting up the flight planning. It really
Alright, I'm gonna burn up the brakes just to show you guys an example.
Before you actually get going.
Yep, I wholeheartedly agree.
Yeah, we're departing 8 IRL though too, so FYI.
7 left, you basically turn about 10 degrees is the only turn you have.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Denver.
90-degree turn off of 8. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's the whole thing is the standard operating procedures which we received from the Denver Tracon in real life. So I'm 100% not arguing with you. I'm accommodating you and everything, but I'm just trying to help you for the future as to why
Cocoa
we
butter.
do things that's the way we do.
Yes.
It's all good, no worries.
Yes, cocoa butter. That's what that was right there.
That was 5257.
That was good. Great flight. Great flight. Thank you guys for riding along with us. I'm going to exit here to the left, and we'll bring those spoilers back. Hold on. Watch the animation here. There it is. Flaps up.
Walker 3182, radar contact altitude.
Nice. Alright, where are we?
6.6, climate 16,000.
Walker 3182, roger, climb maintain.
Looks like we're on taxiway Delta 5. Let's go call them up. Denver, United 116 Heavies, eggs clear runway on Delta 5, taxi bar.
Hey, United 116, welcome to Denver, Delta 5, Whiskey Bravo, Foxtrot to the gate.
Whiskey Bravo, Foxtrot. Alright, Delta 5, Whiskey Bravo, Foxtrot to the gate, United 116 Heavy, thanks.
Alright. 783, descend via the next rearrival, Denver landing south, Denver altimeter 299.2.
Oh yeah, I believe XP will be flying this just a little bit later today, so check them out. Definitely show some love to all different streamers who will be streaming this plane. This plane is definitely, I mean, I am confident in standing on the fact that I think that people who try this aircraft will fall in love with it.
Skywest 5257, radar contact.
Because I did. Even in X-Plane.
5257, climb maintain flight level.
X-Plane has come a long way having an aircraft of this high fidelity.
Walker 3182,
wow.
Turn right, direct PSE.
So great flight from San Francisco to Denver. We'll watch the replay here. It'd be, I want to see that replay. I want to see how the gear tilts and all that on landing. Hopefully we have better luck this time with our replay. Yesterday we tried watching the replay and it crashed during our flight in the UK. So hopefully this time it doesn't do that. All right, land lights off. Strobe lights off.
Denver Center, American 6783. Is there a specific runway you want us to land at today for the next rearrival? American 6783, I'll get your runway when we get in there. Chances are you'll be on 17 right, but I've got to double check the sequence, so I'll give you a runway assignment at the Tracon.
I think we just go straight ahead
We will
here.
stand by for the runway assignment at Tracon.
Got another drive-by.
American 6783.
The mountains in the background. And one thing you can visually see, if you blow a tire during landing, you won't be able to deny it. You can visually see it. The tire will actually be visually flat. So just FYI, it's not just, oh, you have a flat tire. Pretend you have a flat tire. No, you will have an actual visual 3D model of a flat tire.
Skywest 5257, clear direct Rick.
Same thing if you break the gear will visually be broken. So yeah. So we're gonna bring it to the gate. I guess we'll shut it down and we'll go back and watch the replay. Find somewhere to park. I think the heavies park on the other side, but it's okay. Cocoa butter. Oh, so funny.
Unable to find view ID 13.
That is hilarious. I'm stealing that. I don't know where you got that from, but I'm stealing that. I'm stealing it.
United 2030, RNAV to Kidding.
Oh yeah, let me show you something. I mentioned that the wheels rotate. So check this out. I'm gonna turn left. It's very subtle.
Center Walker 1156.
But look at the rear tire. Oops, I'm spinning him now.
It looks like we're going to be a little bit high at grub here.
You see that tire is actually rotating.
Continue your descent down to 11,000. We can work again.
Down to 11,000 for Walker 1156.
Clear left. Clear right.
Probably gonna blow the front tire doing this, but so yeah, the main gear does rotate. Alright.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry. I've seen people a lot higher than where you're at right now. You're fine.
I'm just gonna take the spot, whatever. I want to see the replay.
Good, thanks. Walker 1156.
Alright, CRJ, you don't matter. I'm a 777. Move out the way. Let's steal this spot. Okay, it's gonna disappear. Maybe not. Was that a real person? Hope it wasn't a real person. Okay, no, it's gone. It's gone. It's gone. There it is. We made it, guys. Flight complete. Set that brake. Oops. There we go. Set that brake. And APU is on. APU gen is on. Bleed's on. We can now shut the engines down.
Walker 1156.
Let's get that taxi light
Turn
off.
left heading 230, descend to maintain 9,000.
And take a listen to the sounds of the engines when you shut it down.
Down to 9,000 for Walker 1156.
We'll do inside view, I guess. That doesn't sound bad. That sounds pretty accurate. That's not the plane. Sorry, that's AI traffic. Ugh, that sounds horrible. That sounds horrible. Sorry, that was the AI traffic sound. All right, so flight's complete. Let's go and run our replay back. And I have a phone call to answer. Stand by. Sorry guys, I had to answer that. I have a friend of mine, a close friend, who's having a baby today, so I had to answer that phone just in case I needed something. Anyways, replay mode. Sorry for the delay. Toggle. Here we go. Toggle replay. Please don't break. Let's see what happens. Please don't break. Yes, it's working. You have no idea how happy I am that replay is working. X-Plane users, you know the pain of this replay darn system. Alright, so I'm gonna rewind it back. I want to see that replay. I can't wait to see this. How do you set up your gate stuff for X-Plane 12? What traffic are you using? I'm using Traffic Global by Just Flight for X-Plane 12. Yes, this is Flight Factor 777-200ER. Yeah, but I'm using Traffic Global. Traffic Global. My dog is trying to break into my room. He's gonna be successful if I wait long enough. He's learning. He knows how to break the thing. All right, let's see. Let's start with my favorite camera. This one right here. Take myself off the screen. By the way, landing rating was a -198. Oh, yeah. Cocoa butter. It sounds so funny to say that. Cocoa butter. Alright, let's try another view. Sorry, my dog is distracting me. I like this view too. I made this camera view for like the gear down view, but it's like really sick. So I'm gonna rewind this a little bit and then play. I'll answer that in a bit, Brian. Wow, look at the suspension, all the wiring, the hoses, everything. Wow. I love that view. All right, let's grab the window seat. Let's do right wing with the mountains up there. Yeah, there we go. Now there's a bug. I'm not sure if they fixed it yet. There was a bug that the speed brake stayed out on landing, but that's probably an easy fix. Yeah, it's not fixed. My speed brakes are definitely not out, just FYI. Oh man, I love the slight head bob on the touchdown. Beautiful. I'm just gonna warn you guys right now, I might watch this about 100 times. So if you gotta go, don't. We got so many views coming up. How about again from behind the wing, for those who like to sit behind the wing. Again, the speed brake thing is a bit of a bug that's going on in the alpha version right now, so keep that in mind. Look at that slight wing flex. Also, look at the detail behind the speed brake. A very common missed feature in aircraft is they kind of like, they just put a texture right here instead of actually modeling all of the hydraulic pumps and stuff. Oh man, that was nice. That was really nice. Alright, now I gotta have my runway side cam here. Let's see. Let's do this side, I guess. We'll do both. We'll start over here though. Zoom in a little bit. Look at her. The 777's here, guys. The 777 has entered the chat. Let's see. Be kind of quiet from this distance. Let's see what it looks like on the touchdown. Here he comes. It's so crazy because it looks like it's happening in slow motion, but it's not. This is full. This is real time. Come on, give me some dubs in the chat. Airplane mode is in the chat if you like that view. I gotta see it again. Replay, instant replay. And the way the sound just kind of eased its way in too was nice. Again, one thing I mentioned earlier, it's my personal opinion at least, is I just feel like that it should be louder from the outside of you when watching like this. I feel like they may have the right sound sets. It just needs a bit louder on the exterior because I could really barely hear that thing. Alright, let's go to the other side. Again, landing at 5,000 plus feet here in Denver. Just go closer. Let's get the flyover. Alright, here we go. Ah, man, I'm just like, it's so satisfying to watch. Okay, I'm not gonna keep you guys here all day. I'll stream a couple other angles. Let me know if you have any views you'd like to watch yourself in chat. I can definitely do that before we head out, but I'm just gonna do a couple more for me. And if you guys don't have any suggestions, then we'll end it there. But I have really enjoyed the stream. Again, thank you, Flight Factor, for allowing me to give a first look showcase of this aircraft this week. Again, we'll definitely be flying it for the weeks to come here. So it'll be much more flights, many more airlines, more countries represented and all that. So stay tuned for that. Again, live on YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. On the center line, missed it with the nose a little bit, but I'll take that. That's better than my typical landings. Yes, sir. All right, let's see. Somebody says jump seat view. All right, no problem. We can do that. We can do a jump seat view. I think I have that saved. Yeah, I kind of have one. The jump seat's like kind of over here, isn't it? Isn't it behind me? No, it's over here. Where's my dog? He's like tearing the house up. First time getting a request for a jump seat view, but here it goes. Yeah, I wish the yoke was moving. I guess it didn't record the yoke movement in the recording, in the replay. That would have been nice though. I have an idea. I like this view here. This one right here. That'd be pretty cool. You can see me moving it like live. Here you go. I think it is, man. After this flight and some of the things that you guys actually showed me, I think honestly it might be on the level of the Challenger 650, if not very, very close. Okay, one last one. We'll do a kind of like an off. I don't know. We'll do like a kind of airport tower sort of view, just beyond the fence, like this. And that'll be it for today, guys. Thank you again so much. Again, I know XP72 will be streaming later today in maybe a couple hours or so. So definitely show him some love. I'll be checking out that stream as well myself. But this was fun. Again, we'll be live again next week. I won't be live this weekend, but we will be live over the weekend. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Again, thank you, Flight Factor, for such an amazing plane. Worth the wait? Yes, 100% going to be worth the wait. Here comes a touchdown again. Just missing a little bit of tire smoke. Other than that, man, looking beautiful. Crew quarters view. Nah, I don't know about that. Oh, look at that, guys. So here's a bug too. I'm not trying to showcase this, right? But is when you have the maintenance system turned on and you watch the replay a certain amount of times, your tires all go flat. So if we zoom in to the plane, we'll see we have to have a whole set of flat tires on the bottom of the aircraft. So we can obviously fix that, but it'll remember that state when I go back to the aircraft outside the replay. So that's, you know, a small little alpha problem that has to be fixed, but I'm sure it'll fix it before release. There it is, though. Well, guys, that's it for me. You guys have an amazing weekend. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and chill with the stream and supporting the channel. Until next time, remember you have 3 choices. Give up, give in, give it all you got. Peace, love, and God bless you. This is the Flight Factor 777 for X-Plane V2. I'm out. See ya. Cocoa butter. Yeah.